Testing, testing. All right. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Alright, so let's make sure that the chat is working. Alright, there we go. Alright, the chat seems to be working. Let's go with the introduction. No, actually, this is gonna annoy me more than anything else. So I've been wanting to play this game for a while. So hopefully it's as good as everyone says it is. Oh, it's with the voice acting. Alright, this is gonna be fun. So, somebody's dead. The guy didn't last very long. Alright, so now I need to see if the voices are gonna match the ones from the playthrough.
There is still time to correct this most grievous misunderstanding, Mr. Carter. The Dagger of Amon Ra must be returned to Egypt.
Stay out of my way, or I'll thrash you within an inch of your life.
Pretty good.
Surely you can find a way to accommodate everybody's wishes.
With the lipstick?
Who are you to tell me what
I
can do with my own
property?
Your property? What authority did you have?
The authority of the Egyptian Antiquities Service. So if you don't like it, I suggest you waddle on back to Egypt and complain to your own government.
Would it not be better to work this out diplomatically?
This isn't a case for diplomacy. It's a case for your acceptance of the situation.
It is not just my acceptance at issue, Mr. Carter. Frankly, some of our people are quite upset. Moved to take drastic measures if need be.
Are you threatening me, you malodorous little man?
Mr. Carter, there are some who would rather fight back than allow their country to be stripped of its national treasures.
Any fat savage who lays a finger on my exhibit or threatens me will find himself in deep trouble. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as the water of the oasis,
Mr. Carter.
With Steve Dorian that has a suitcase in the back that was waiting for them to finish.
Be careful with that steamer trunk, young man. It's exceedingly valuable.
It sure is heavy, Mr. Carrington. You got
boy.
gold bars in here or something?
The contents of my trunk are not your concern. Now be a good lad and take it to my taxi. The Countess is waiting.
Steve Dorian. He's the one that's gonna be guilty of everything at the end. I didn't expect his voice to be. I didn't expect
New Orleans,
his voice to
1
be so
week
deep.
later.
And there's the
Are you sure
narrator.
you've got everything?
Yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
You've got Sam's address at the paper?
Yes, Daddy.
Wow, that was
You've
pretty
got the
spot
money
on.
I gave you?
Not me.
Yes, Daddy. Don't worry.
Put some money in your shoe. New York's a big city, and there's a lot of crime there.
Wow.
Look, I'm going straight to the paper. What could possibly go wrong?
Let me give you a little more money, just in case.
Dad, I've got to go.
Wow,
Godspeed, Laura. Call me as soon as you get there.
even
I'll
Clint
be
got this
fine,
one
Dad.
pretty good.
I'm going to make you proud.
I
Mom.
already am.
I already am, honey.
Aww. Now, I watched Pushing Up Roses and LGR's playthrough a few weeks ago. And I still remember the voices, and so far they're pretty spot on. I wouldn't be able to do those accents. Everybody would be French. Oh, I can do Yvette. Oh, it's gonna be my god. I wonder how she's gonna pronounce her name. My name is my god. This is gonna be good. It's gonna probably say something like, my name is Ingrad or something like that.
Excuse me, dear, are you a secretary?
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm starting a new job as a reporter for the New York Daily Register News Tribune. My name's Laura Bow.
How nice. I'm Irmgard. Is this
Irmgard?
your first trip to the big city?
Oh my
Am
god.
I that obvious? How could you tell?
By the way you keep glancing out the window, dear. I did the same thing the first time I came to New York. The tall buildings, the people rushing around, it was all so exciting. Then I stepped off the train and got mugged.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
How awful!
Foreshadowing.
It's the New York experience. Thank you, dear. You're very kind. I've enjoyed traveling with you.
Do you need any help getting home?
No, dear. I'll be fine. Thank you.
You're sure you'll be okay?
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
I prefer Clint's voice. It was a lot better. You got a dime? You can use person
Goodness
change.
gracious, my suitcase!
Can you spare a dime, miss?
I'm always willing to help the most
Certainly, sir.
the less fortunate.
I'm always ready to help those who are less fortunate.
Why, that's just
Well, that's just
peachy.
peachy. Give me all your money then.
Excuse me?
All right.
Hand it over.
This seems very unfair.
Welcome to New York, kid.
I'm not gonna let a little bad luck ruin my day. Hello, New York. Laura Bow has arrived.
Now, let's watch her get hit by a taxi. So now I'm gonna have to use all those save states. Now, I don't quite remember what to do. Anyways, I'll
My
let the game start.
destiny awaits. Nothing can stop me now.
So let's see if the game bugs out.
I really want to thank you for hiring me, Mr. Augustini.
For hiring you? I don't even know who you are.
I'm Laura Bow. I believe you know my father, John Bow.
John Bow.
Ah, John Bow's daughter. Now I remember. How is he?
He's fine, and he says hello. He wanted to know if you still had that newspaper clipping on your wall about the explosion of the Hindenburg building in New
The
Orleans.
Heisenberg building.
Yes, your father was the first cop on the scene of the explosion, and he let me into the wreckage so I could cover it for the paper. I rescued Rupert Hindenburg from his burning office, wrote about it, and made a name for myself as a reporter. I owe John a lot for that. Think you could handle being a reporter for a big city paper?
I'll do my best, sir.
We usually just hire men for this job. It's rough out there, and you're kinda small.
She's not that small.
I can do it, Mr. Augustini.
The desk
Just
ends like
give
here.
me a chance.
All right, as a favor to my old pal John, but I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Thank you, sir.
For
Maybe
your
like
first
she's
assignment,
like this.
I
And
want
she's
you to write about a burglary. Some kind of fancy knife was stolen from the Lion Decker Museum. I'll arrange for you to attend the fundraiser at 7 o'clock tonight for their new Egyptian exhibit. Everyone will be there. Tell them you're covering the society news so they won't clam up on you.
Yeah, they won't give a shit.
You won't regret it, sir. I have a nose for news.
Just keep your nose out of trouble. Here's your official notebook and your pencil. It already has Crodfaller's notes in it. Have the story ready by 3 tomorrow, or you're out of a job.
Does it mean 3 a.m.? No. I'm guessing not. Act 1. And nose for news.
Laura Baines, right?
Laura Bow, sir. And I believe you have the advantage.
Crodfaller Rhubarb, ma'am, though you can call me Rube.
He is
So I
bald.
suppose you've already met Sam.
Yes, he's very colorful.
Don't let him shake you. He's tough on the outside, but inside he's got a heart of stone.
I'm sure he... Pardon me? What did you say?
Never mind, just pulling your leg. Why don't you take this desk right here and we'll get you settled in.
That's very kind of you. Mr. Augustini sort of left me on my own. I have to start on this story about a burglary at the Lion Decker Museum.
Alright. Let's sit.
This is now your desk. It's very old and looks like it hasn't been cleaned thoroughly in years, but it's sturdy and serviceable. You peel up a corner of the blotter to reveal a small key.
Now the thing that I should mention is that even though I mentioned that I saw per NLGR's review, not review but playthrough.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I wasn't actually watching the video since I was at work, but I was listening to it in the background, so I have no clue on the visuals. I took a peek once in a while, so I have an idea on the characters, but so
You unlock the drawer. Unfortunately, the key permanently jams itself in the lock. Let's hope you never want to lock this drawer again.
So a lot of it's gonna appear as if it's like completely new. So that's the press.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
That's the press pass, I imagine. Press your pants. Is that
A
it?
press pass. It reads, press. Your pants while you wait. Low Fats Chinese Laundry, 5858 Broadway
Oh, man.
Avenue, New York.
I can't wait to get the low fats. See if the accent is as good as Clint did. Alright, so I remember I have to talk to him about the flower shop.
Rhubarb is one of the Trib's top writers. Among other things, he's in charge of writing obituaries, yet he's also extremely cheerful.
Just like me. No, not at all like me.
I hope I'm not intruding. I mean, if you were working on the burglary story...
Miss Bow, please, it is not a problem. Yes, I'd started work on the story, but it's not your fault that it's been reassigned. That's just something I'll have to take up with Sam.
Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Rube.
Okay, so... Sam, Dr. Pippin... I'm gonna ask a few about a few people. How does it work? Oh.
What can you tell me about this Pippin Carter character?
A queer bird, if ever I've met one.
A queer
He
bird?
comes across as cultured, yet he's a loudmouth, you know what I mean? He's got a chip on his shoulder the size of the Brooklyn Bridge. He'll try to cut you down, just shake it off. That's what I had to do.
Shake it off, shake it off. Yeah, I remember that part. Alright, so... Let's see what...
What should I know about Archibald Carrington?
Carrington hasn't been in the States long. He's from England, but somehow he doesn't quite come off on the level. Call me stupid, but I just think the guy should be more concerned about museum property vanishing. His first month on the job, too.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all. Okay. Yeah, Ryan O'Reilly.
Have you dealt with Detective O'Reilly?
I know he's assigned to the case. I didn't get anything out of him. Maybe you'll have better luck being a lady and all.
Yes. Little lassie. Crodfaller, I don't know, low fat.
Tell me about low fat.
The old laundry guy? What's to tell?
Yeah, exactly my point. Alright, let's see if I can get something about the flower shop. Flower shop. There we go.
Now, what's the scoop on the flower shop?
You mean the speakeasy? The flower shop's just a cover. Look for a fella there named Ziggy. He knows a lot.
There we
and
go.
Tends to talk too much.
Ziggy. Can I ask him about Ziggy? I'll ask him about Ziggy.
Who is Ziggy?
He's what we politely call a stool pigeon. Basically, the guy squeals for cash. Amazing that the guy hasn't had his neck broken by now.
Or his head ripped off. Oh. Anything else that this guy can tell me?
Were you able to get any leads at all about the burglary at the museum?
No, hadn't been working on the story very long. I went to see Detective O'Reilly down at the police station, but he was pretty tight-lipped. I was planning on talking to Ziggy down at the speakeasy. He's a stoolie, usually good for a tidbit or two.
Okay.
Any other leads I can follow up on?
With due respect, ma'am, it's going to be your byline on the story, not mine.
Point
Asshole.
taken, Mr. Rube.
Alright. I think there was something in the trash can.
It's a waste paper basket conveniently situated next to the desk.
No? Nothing in?
You find a curiously heavy object in the trash.
The baseball. Yes.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Alright, so... let's get out of here. Oh, okay. I am going to... add so much detail. Gonna up the speed. And, yeah, we'll be able to go ahead and save the game. Alright, let's save the game. New save. There we go. Oh, I know I have to look both ways.
It's a car.
That's it. The stream's over. That's all that we needed to know.
A woody perennial plant with one main stem or trunk which develops many branches, usually at some height above the ground, otherwise known as a tree. The corner of 75th Street and Madison Avenue, New York City, home of the world-famous New York Daily Register News Tribune building, among other things.
Alright, so if I walk here and I look this way.
Crossing the street here will lead you to the police station.
Okay, so how do I
The
look?
corner of 7... There are no cars coming from this direction. The corner of... Crossing... The corner... A woody It's a... Busy... There are no...
Ah, there we go. I got it. So let's cross. Let's get to that police station.
A man sleeping under a newspaper. Judging by the strong smell of alcohol, you deem it wise not to light a match in his presence.
Can I take the paper?
Excuse me, sir.
Don't bother me, lady. I'm sleeping.
He's out cold, but he has a tight grip on his newspaper.
Damn it. Alright, so let's go inside the police station. Alright, I want to hear this guy.
Pardon me. I'm looking for some information.
If he says Scottish.
Well, take yourself down to the library then.
Pardon
Wow.
me, Sergeant, but I happen to be a reporter with the Trib.
Good job, Clint.
Oh, well, strike up the barn then. Look, lassie, I've been out in the dogs all day, but I
Wow.
haven't had my lunch. And I got better things to do than to jaw with some slip of a girl reporter. Go on with you now.
Wow. Hey, that was awesome. Can I talk to the detective?
You knock politely.
Go
You hear the
away.
muffled response. Come in.
Eesh.
Sure and begorra, I'm Detective O'Reilly. What would you be wanting then, lass?
I'm Laura Bow from the New York Daily Register News Tribune. I'm looking into the burglary at the Leyendecker Museum, and I understand you're handling the case. Would it be possible for me to look at your report?
You can't be a reporter, lass. You're a girl. The Trib only hires men.
I am a reporter, sir, and you can check with my editor, Sam Augustini, if you don't believe me.
I thought that Crodfeather guy was going to be writing the robbery.
Crodfeather.
Crodfaller was assigned to it, but the story is mine now. Can I see that report, please?
It's very technical, lass. I don't think you'll be learning much from it.
Thank
very
you
Irish.
For your concern, detective, but I'd like to be the judge of that.
You're a determined girl. I'll say that much for you. Have a look, then.
It's a one-page
The
report.
file on the Leyendecker Museum burglary is nothing more than a single handwritten page. It mentions only one stolen object. The Dagger of Amon Ra.
Okay.
The burglar or burglars left no fingerprints or other clues. Their method of access to the museum is unknown. In summary, the police are baffled about the burglary at the museum at this point. Some parts of the report seem vague. The report is signed by Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly.
Ah.
There's only one page to this report. Where's the rest of it?
That's all of it right now.
It's rather vague, isn't it?
Good police work takes time, and I'm a very busy man. I haven't had time to follow up on the burglary. So what if a museum loses a knife? There are people being murdered left and right in this city, dropping like flies. Cars are being stolen, booze is being smuggled into speakeasies. Pedestrians are being mugged, firebugs
No
are burning
shit.
down half the city. They're running out of grapes at the corner market, and I've got a headache. And you know who gets to investigate all the crimes in this district? Me. So I don't need any nosy reporters hanging around telling me my reports are vague, girlie.
Well, excuse me.
Talk to the desk sergeant if you have any more questions. I haven't got time for you right now.
Man, he was a bitch. Alright, so he's not gonna talk to me. So let's see, can we get the newspaper? Yes, we can. Alright, let's get the newspaper.
The paper is full of old news and a valuable coupon. A coupon for a free sandwich from Luigi.
Let's get that sandwich.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Okay, so let's save our game. I'm gonna be saving a lot. Calling it coupon. Okay, so can I just cross or do I have to look both ways again? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have to look both ways.
The police department. There are no cars. There are no cars.
Okay, so let's find this Luigi guy. See, that's one part I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember where he is. And now I know where he is. Yo, bitch.
Keep your hands off, lady. Hot the corned beef. Get you hot a corned beef sandwich.
Is that corned beef lean?
Lean a corned beef. This is the leanest corned beef in the city. Maybe in the country. So lean the cow she keep on tipping over. You wanna buy a corned beef sandwich, lady?
Let's see, can I ask him about low fat?
I never met a guy. I'm too busy to meet people. I gotta sell these sandwiches. Corned beef sandwiches.
Alright, let's give him the coupon. I believe I would like a
I believe
sandwich.
I would like a sandwich.
Mamma mia, another coupon. I'm gonna go broke. What a crummy idea I had. That's the last time I advertised in a newspaper. Take your sandwich and get out of here before I change my mind.
Best customer service ever. Alright.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Ugh. Alright.
There are no busy news. The corner, crossing. There are no cars.
Gonna look both ways before crossing. See? Here, do we want to see the sandwich? Here, let's see what happens when you don't look both ways. The fuck? Oh, I only needed to do it once. Alright, well, we missed a dead scene. That's fine. Alright, let's see if the guy's gonna talk to us now that we have the sandwich. I'm sorry, the sandwich. Oh, bitch, you want a sandwich?
You look so hungry. Here, take this.
Sure, this is going to be a sandwich on rye. Bless you, lassie. Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do?
Sure, and it tastes fresh, too. Mmm.
Yeah, it came from my purse. Alright.
I know I always feel a little better after I've had something to eat.
There's no denying that, miss. Now, what was it you were wanting to ask me?
Oh. I think we need the password.
What can you tell me about the speakeasy?
Now, I don't know anything about a speakeasy. Not in this town. We run a clean city here. But there are some nice places where a lady like yourself can sit and relax and enjoy a bit of the high life, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, some of these places are restricted, don't you know? So you have to be giving them the right signs so they know you're okay. But just mention it Charleston and you're in like Flynn. You got that now?
I think so. Thank you kindly, Sergeant.
Don't mention it. And I mean it now. Don't you go mentioning it. Not to anyone.
Okay, and I think let me see what he can tell me about his boss.
Detective O'Reilly seemed very rude. Is there any way I could talk with him again when he's in a better mood?
Ah, well, and here I thought he was in such a good mood today. He's a very busy fella. If only you'd talked to him once today, I doubt he'd be talking to you again.
Oh, alright. Alright, let's see if we can get a taxi. If we can get Rocco. Is it Rocco?
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
I guess you're a reporter.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
Police station, low fence, the docks, New York. I want to go to New York. Let's go to low fats. Do we want to go low fats? Alright, let's go to low fats.
The driver is a big, rough-looking guy with a broken nose. Whatever you do, don't touch him.
I want to touch him.
Please don't touch me, madam. I don't know where you've been.
Oh shit. I passed it. Oh well. Ah, those are the kids.
So what's your name, little boy?
Biff.
My, what a nice name.
Biff.
What's your name, little boy?
Biff.
None of your beeswax.
You're quite the impertinent little boy, aren't you?
Yeah, well, my folks told me not to talk to strangers.
Stinky.
His name's Paul Untermeyer.
Yeah, but we call him Stinky because his initials are P.U.
Tubby.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, there's not a cloud in the sky and the sun is shining.
I guess. Makes the ants light quicker, that's for sure.
Ah, true. Yes, I have to...
This youngster looks like a real roughneck. He appears slightly older than the other two boys, his brown hair wild and unruly, and a look of studied indifference on his face. The indifference is heightened by the nonchalant way he's burning ants with a magnifying glass.
I'm gonna offer him the baseball.
This nifty baseball wouldn't be of any use to you, would it?
Let me see.
I don't know. Let's see it.
Hey, Biff.
Not bad. I'm not sure about this Bob Root signature, but it's not a bad imitation. Stitching integrity is about 89%. Want to trade?
That's just what I was thinking. I could use that magnifying glass you boys are using.
Hey, Scram, we're using this glass.
Have we got a deal?
Okay, why not? Here you go.
Bob Roof.
Hey, what a jip. Now how are we gonna moidalize these ants?
Ease up, Stinky. We're almost out of ants anyway. Then we'll go to Old Man Meadow's place and bust up his windows.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Thanks, lady. Pleasure doing business, witches.
Thank you, young man.
Alright.
The stairs are firmly attached to the floor.
Okay.
After a quick glance at the dark staircase, you decide that it's potentially hazardous to your health and that there can't possibly be anything of interest upstairs.
Nah. Alright, let's go into low fats. Ugh.
Excuse me.
Yes, please.
I was just wondering, do you work here?
Yes, ticket, please.
Pardon?
Ticket, please. You here to pick up, yes?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just
boy.
looking around.
Okay, look all you want. Looking is free. Laundry not so.
Ziggy.
Has Ziggy been in lately?
Ziggy? No Ziggy come in here. Would remember name like that. Sound like good name for comic strip though.
Do we have more than one page? No, we don't.
Ever been to the Leyendecker Museum?
Of course. Low fat, big contributor to museum. $2 every year. Some customer also work at museum. Wolf Heimlich, security guard. Very important.
There we go. Just got his name.
Anybody else from the museum ever come here?
Yes, yes. Let me think. Woman doctor. Greek name. Olympia something. Magilakati Miklos?
Miklos.
Yes, that's it. Olympia Miklos. Not know what she do at museum, but she work there. She and Mr. Heimlich sometime come in together.
Have you been there recently?
Not been there in, must be almost a year. Whoa, time to send in another $2.
Besides Mr. Heimlich and Dr. Miklos, are any of your other customers museum employees?
Not think so. Oh, wait. How could I
Yvette.
forget? Yvette Delacroix. Very
Delacroix.
lovely lady. She work at museum.
There we go. Now it's gonna be fun. Let's ask her about Yvette.
Do you know Yvette Delacroix?
A small smile flickers over Low-Fat's normally inscrutable features.
Why are you smiling?
Low fat have arrangement with Yvette. Laundry for free.
And what do you get in return?
Once more, Low-Fat seems to smile slightly, his eyes refusing to meet yours.
Wow, what a whore.
Is it something private?
Low fat not one to kiss and tell. Enough said, Kay?
I won't tell anyone. I'm sure whatever it is, I've heard it before.
He whistles an unrecognizable tune and deliberately looks away.
Wow, she's so naive. Alright. What can you tell me about this dude, I guess?
Tell me about Wolf Heimlich. What's so funny?
You said wolf.
Nothing. Wolfie funny. Funny man. Take himself very seriously. Stand up straight. Act like soldier.
What else can you tell me about him?
Occasional bloodstain. Never sweat. Very tidy. Only see him once in a while.
I pick through somebody else's dirty laundry. They're behind the counter so that nosy Nellies like you can't accidentally smudge them.
What do you know about Egyptology?
Not know what it is. Cannot even pronounce it.
It's the study of ancient Egypt. Archaeology, sociology, and so on.
You still talking English?
Never mind.
Alright, so that's no good.
Pardon me.
Yes?
I feel a little strange to ask, but I'm looking for something I can wear to a formal party. You wouldn't happen to have something like that, lying about unclaimed, maybe?
This not clothing store, lady. No sell unclaimed clothes. Somebody come for clothes, get very angry.
But surely there must be clothes that go unclaimed.
2 year, then unclaimed laundry go to Salvation Army.
What if I ask you very nicely?
You join Salvation Army, then I give you unclaimed laundry.
Oh my god. Alright. Wait.
Please not to touch me. My wife, very jealous woman. No hanky-panky in store, okay?
Alright. Let's see, can I cross the street? So we're gonna save again. Why so fat? Why so fat? Let's see. There we go. Good thing I saved. If you don't look both ways, you'll be dead in no time flat. Why are you so fat?
There are no cars coming. There are no...
Can I cross? Alright, what's on the other side? Ooh, yes. I want to go there.
We're closed. No deliveries. Secret word.
The secret word is Charleston.
The password is Charleston.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in.
Here we go. There we go. There's a song. Ah, there's Ziggy.
Are you Ziggy?
Who sent ya?
Crodfaller.
Crodfaller? He's an old pal of mine. What you wanna know?
He's fucking awkward.
That's me. Is you wanting to make something of it?
Have you read that new novel by Ernest Hemingway?
You mean The Sun Also Rises, his novel of post-war disillusion. Of course. Ernie and me go way back. He ran that book by me before it ever got published, and I told him it's a real corker.
And that eye twitch really is weird.
I heard somebody heisted that Egyptian peak secret from the museum. Rumor on the street is that it was an inside job.
Wow.
That's the guy who found that fancy pig sticker in Egypt.
The pig sticker. Archibald Carrington.
That's the new president of the Decker Museum.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what he's gonna say.
I think he's a cop.
Have you read that new
He's not very helpful. I thought he would have been more helpful. Crodfaller? What can you tell me on Crodfaller?
Crodfaller? He's an old pal of mine. What you want to know?
Alright, low fat. Does he know low fat?
That's the guy who does my laundry.
He's the guy that does my laundry. Let's see, what can he tell me about Yvette?
Never heard that name before, Toots. You mean this speakeasy? It's the best in town. And I know because I've been to all of them.
I'm not sure what I should ask him. Let's ask him about the burglary.
All I know is that the Egyptian pig sticker was heisted from the museum.
Let's see.
Now, you want a drink, miss?
No, thank you, sir. I don't drink.
What the hell are you doing here? Here, what can you tell me about?
I'm sorry, miss. I'm too busy to talk right now.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
It is better to know some of the questions than all of the answers.
Let's go in the back. Wow.
Hiya, doll face. Looking for a good time?
Yes, I am.
It's your loss, Toots. I'll be right here if you change your mind. You haven't
She's a
seen the
flapper.
Countess come into the speakeasy yet, have you? I've been waiting here for hours.
The Countess?
Yeah, the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton. I'm supposed to meet her here.
Sorry, haven't seen her. But if I do, I'll be sure and let you know.
The Countess.
Thanks, Toots. Yep.
Nope. I don't know what can she tell me about the Countess?
What do you know about the Countess?
She's a nice old broad. Loaded. She's married to some high-class museum bigwig. But she can't get enough. Know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
You're pulling my leg, right?
No, I'm not pulling anything. I'm not that kind of girl.
Well, you're trying to pull something, sister, and I don't like it. I'm not answering no more questions about the Countess.
Alright. Alright, let's go ask Ziggy about the Countess. You wanna go or no? Yeah, got it.
Have you read that new novel?
Never heard that name before, Toots.
Okay.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
So again, let's show him our press pass.
To what location would you...
Where do we want to go? Let's go to the docks. Meet Mr. Dorian.
Heard about that new Air Commerce Act that was just passed? It's the one that provides federal aid for airlines and airports. I find it unfair. The government doesn't subsidize hard-working taxi chauffeurs. Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Wow, that was quick. Alright. And there's Steve Dorian. Hi.
The stevedore looks a little more refined than you'd expect. He's also rather attractive.
Grrr. Let's touch him.
It would be rather forward of you to touch the stevedore at this point, don't you think?
Alright, let's talk to him.
Good morning, miss. I'm Steve Dorian.
I'm
Laura Bow.
Let's see.
She's the rich lady that picked up Mr. Carrington. That's where Mr. Carter's Egyptian crates were going. Nice place. Ever been there?
Actually, I'm attending a fundraising party there tonight.
Whoop whoop.
Sounds like a formal party. What will it cost to get in?
I don't know. I'm covering it for the newspaper, so I get in free.
Yeah,
I thought
bitch.
the museum was closed today.
It is, but the party isn't till 7 o'clock tonight.
Sounds like fun. Enjoy yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
I have to get back to work. And he leaves. Ah, that fucker. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. Alright, let's take the taxi.
My goodness, has
oh,
this
shit.
taxi ever been cleaned?
I cleaned it out 2 years ago. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I'll take you for a ride if you got the dough or if you can prove you as a reporter.
Oh my god. Alright, press pass.
Okay, Toots, where can I take you?
Let's go to low fats.
You some kind of a tourist, lady? I doesn't know what you is talking about. Tell me where you want to go.
Said low fat.
Try not to... You pick it up and...
That doesn't talk.
Because I have to go low fat laundry.
I know where it is, but that's all. I never leave my taxi, so I never been in there.
Alright. Can we go?
Okay, Toots.
They give you like 1 second. What the hell's that? Here.
Ah, yes. This certificate good for free pressing. You keep. You may need low-fat press clothes for you sometime.
Alright, so let's see.
An old laundry claim ticket from Low Fat's Chinese laundry.
Perfect, exactly what I want.
It feels like thin
Okay, that's what I want. I want this.
This claim ticket 2 years old today. You very lucky woman. Almost give this clothes away. It'll be ready Tuesday. Just kidding. Ancient Chinese joke.
It's pretty funny.
Actually, this isn't mine at all. I found this claim ticket just a little while ago.
I don't
feel
care.
badly if somebody would have come back for this.
You worry for nothing. Nobody come in for 2-year-old laundry.
Nobody gives a shit.
Lady who owned this dress probably dead by now.
You're a strange man, Mr. Fat, but I kinda like you.
I'm gonna ask him
Excuse
for the
me?
Ching Wong Li joke.
Yes, please.
I was just wondering, do you work here?
Yes, ticket please.
Pardon?
Ticket.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so let's ask him about the Countess. Do you know Ching Wong Li?
Have you ever met the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton?
No.
No. Have you met Shin Wong Li?
No.
That was fun. We play again sometime.
That was stupid. Alright.
This is the interior.
Alright.
You back again? Love that thinking you have hearts for his body. Busy, busy man. What you want now?
Alright, I just want to leave. How do I leave?
You remind yourself of the principles of investigative...
I guess I need to ask him something.
Have you ever gone down to the 12th Street docks?
You kidding? Docks dangerous place. Crooks and rats there.
Rats. Okay. So now I can move. That was weird. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so now I need to go change, so let's go back to the speakeasy. No, actually, no, the speakeasy is across the street. Damn it.
Yeah, I'll take you for a ride if you got the dough or...
Alright.
Okay, Toots, where can I take you?
Let's go to the speakeasy.
There's garbage all over the passenger section of the taxi. Some of it...
Alright, let's go back in.
We're closed. No deliveries. Secret way.
Yes, it's me. Don't you remember me from like 2 minutes
The
ago?
password.
Well, why didn't...
Alright.
Va va voom.
So now can I get dressed?
You look so cute in that outfit. It makes me want to scream. Nice body. But where did you get those clothes? Salvation Army?
Okay.
You straighten out your dress. Appearances count.
Yes, they do.
You haven't seen the Countess come into the...
The camp?
Yes, thanks.
Alright, let's go. Come on, leave. Leave! Alright. Yes! Finished chapter 1. I think. Again? Damn it. Okay, that was weird. I thought I was about to die. I was like, oh shit, what did I do? Suspects on parade. Alright, so this is gonna be the part where we're gonna do a
Your
lot of the
perky
talking.
demeanor and thorough technique are making you a first-class detective.
Okay. So let's save the game. Chapter 2. Electric Boogaloo. Alright.
A parked car. Note the sleek lines of this late model automobile. Don't touch it. You don't know.
Hello.
This affair is by invitation only, Fräulein. Your papers, please.
That's pretty much the only thing I have.
Danke, Fräulein. I'll return this pass when you are leaving. Enjoy yourself this evening.
Oh, okay. So now it's 7 o'clock. Oh, and there's Yvette.
Heard any good rumors lately?
Maybe, or maybe not. What's it worth to you?
Well, I don't have any money right now.
Then I ain't got no rumors for you, Toots.
Wow, what a bitch.
This is quite a party. Does the museum always have a big fundraiser when they open a new exhibit, Dr. Carter?
No, but they've never had such an important exhibit opening here before. And I'm an important curator with an important salary.
So important.
So the museum wouldn't have been able to keep me employed here without financial assistance.
You must be very important for the museum to go to so much trouble.
Wow.
Naturally. The museum is lucky that I accepted this position as the head of their new Egyptian Antiquities department. Why, my name alone will attract more visitors and more money to the museum.
And what
Any
bullshit.
chance that the Tutankhamun exhibit will make a stop here on its American tour?
No. I'd hate to embarrass my relative by putting his Tutankhamun artifacts on display here.
Wow.
They pale by comparison to my own great discoveries, such as the Dagger of Amon Ra.
Of course. How silly of me to think otherwise.
Yes, that was rather silly of you.
Man. I can't wait for him to get it.
Good evening, sir. My name is Laura Bow.
I am Ramses Najir, Miss Bow. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Good evening, Dr. Carrington.
Good evening, Miss Bow. Good evening.
How come we know this guy? Let's talk to Yvette.
Bonjour, Miss Bow. Dr. Carrington told me you were covering this party for the newspaper. I'm Yvette Delacroix.
That's right, Miss Delacroix. I'm writing the social news column.
Ah, the social news. I was thinking you were here about the burglary.
Nope.
The burglary? Oh, of course not. The newspaper would never assign a female cub reporter like myself to such an important story.
Ah, you are probably being correct, Miss Bow.
Let's see if I can do some eavesdropping. There we go.
There I was, standing on the hillside above the excavation in the Valley of the Kings, with the faithful Mahmoud describing the dance of the Seven Veils to me in great detail, when a shout arose up from the workers below us. Sensing an important discovery at hand, since I have a sixth sense about these things, I scurried downhill to see that a step had been uncovered in the sand. It turned out to be the entrance to the Temple of Amon Ra.
Ooh.
I took the trowel from the Boscafir and cleared the sand away from the rest of the steps myself, revealing the entrance to the temple. The seal of the necropolis was intact on the door seal, indicating that the temple had not been disturbed. I knew that fate had brought me to the discovery I had been seeking for so long. Tireless after my exertion in clearing the staircase, I used a sledgehammer to break through the sealed doorway. Within lay the greatest accomplishment of my considerable career.
Getting the dagger stolen.
Hidden within the darkness, untouched for thousands of years in the isolated temple, lay the magnificent Dagger of Amon Ra, the greatest discovery of modern archaeology.
She is not impressed.
Good show.
But he is.
Magnifique. Very impressive,
Wow.
Dr. Carter.
So, that's when you heisted it, right?
No, I didn't heist it, you annoying little man. I took it out of the temple and showed it to the workers, who immediately fell upon their faces, all 350 of them, to show respect for my accomplishment.
I'm sure they did.
That's hard to believe, Dr. Carter. Egyptian workers have proudly worked the archaeological digs for many years. I would not think they'd exaggerate their respect for you to such an extent.
But then you weren't there, were you, Mr. Najir?
Well, no, that's true.
Let's see who has the biggest balls.
And when was the last time you were in Egypt, Mr. Najir? You seem to have lost some of your accent.
Well, it has been several years.
I thought as much.
Man, what a bitch.
Your discovery really was quite a remarkable achievement, Dr. Carter.
Was remarkable, Dr. Carrington? You mean it is a remarkable achievement. There has never been anything like it before.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Quite so. Correction noted, Doctor.
If you will all be excusing me, I see a man I need to speak to.
Certainly, Miss Delacroix. Certainly.
Boy, did he bet. She's some dish, ain't she?
Yes, those Frenchwomen really have something. I don't think my wife would ever have done it in a mummy case.
What the
In my
fuck?
vast experience of women from different lands, I tend to agree with you, Mr. Najir. I balked when a certain French woman suggested we have a deep conversation on the back of a dinosaur. but I was pleasantly surprised by the results.
We're all
Yes,
pigs.
Miss Delacroix is certainly the cat's pajamas, as the Americans would say.
Really? That's what they
Yeah,
say?
we does come up with some good sayings, don't we?
Quite.
Good Lord, I hadn't realized a woman was present. Please excuse us, Miss Bow.
Oh, I wasn't actually listening to you gentlemen, Dr. Carrington. I just happened to be standing here. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh!
Please, my dear, let's keep our hands to ourselves, shall we? Decorum, my dear. Decorum is the order of the day.
Oh, there's the Countess.
Hi, I'm Laura Bow, and I'm covering this event for the Tribune Society
comes another
news
bitch.
column.
Good evening, Miss Bow. I'm the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carleton. Please be sure to spell my name right in your story.
You ask yourself if you can handle the task.
Let's ask her about
He
Ziggy.
seems a perfectly dreadful little fellow. Let's not discuss him.
It is better to know.
Can I ask her about him?
Dr. Carrington? What about him? I know very little about the man.
Now that's odd. I could have sworn Mr. Dorian said that you met Dr. Carrington in a taxi when he arrived on the Andrea Doria.
So what?
Yes, so what if I did? I mean, yes, I did meet him that night. Our families are, old allies from the time of the War with Roses. I felt obliged to meet him upon his arrival. Noblesse oblige, you understand.
Man, she's such a bitch.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Let's ask her about our dad.
I've never met your father, dear girl. He's a policeman, you say. How delightful.
Alright, what else can we ask her? Let's see what she says about
I
Yvette.
am not interested in discussing that little trollop.
Oh, bitch. Oh, I thought, okay. Let's see what we can figure out.
Ryan, I'm having the hardest of times keeping my hands off you.
Not here, Yvette. There's too many people.
Yes, Yvette.
They are not important. You are the most powerful man here, my Ryan.
What about that Carrington guy? He's president of this museum.
But he has a
The
tiny
doctor,
penis.
he is old and weak. You are the young one and strong.
And what would you be wanting, Miss Bow?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, well, I thought I heard you call my name.
You must have been hearing things. I didn't even mention your name.
Oh, sorry. I've got to be going now. Excuse me.
Why does he have a hand in his pocket?
And what were you doing when that fancy dagger was being stolen then?
Let me see. I was sleeping in my hotel room.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I haven't been sleeping too well since I arrived in this country. I'm tired, so I'm not thinking too well.
You're not sleeping well. Would you be having a guilty conscience then?
Come on.
I do not understand your meaning, Mr. O'Reilly. Perhaps it is the English. It is such a curious language, not as clear as the Egyptian.
Well, you say the dagger is what brought you to this country. If I were in your position, I'd be tempted to steal it.
Steal what has already been stolen? The Dagger of Amon Ra belongs to the Egyptian people, Mr. O'Reilly, not to Dr. Carter, not to this museum, and not to this country.
I'd be watching what you're saying, Dr. Smith. You're digging your hole deeper with every word.
Dr.
Amon
Smith?
Ra will seek his own vengeance on those who have removed his dagger from Egypt. Amon Ra does not require my help.
You say you were
I'm
sleeping
sure.
when it was stolen. Were you alone?
That, sir, is none of your business.
Is none
Ah,
of
that's
your
where
business.
you're wrong, Dr. Smith. It is my business as long as you're a suspect in the burglary.
A suspect? Do you Americans have no shame? I am here to gain the return of the dagger by legal means. Ask Dr. Carrington.
I have talked to Dr. Carrington, and I know he told you no dice.
The matter is not settled until the last camel drinks from the water of the oasis.
What's that? Some kind of Egyptian double talk?
Excuse me, sir, but I see a turkey leg on the buffet table that requires my attention.
You must be Dr. Ptah Sheptut Smith. Nice gold ankh you're wearing. This is quite a party, isn't it?
I find it distasteful to celebrate thievery in the name of science. The artifacts in this museum's Egyptian collection do not belong here. They belong in Egypt.
That's only your opinion.
It is the truth. And the thieves who rob Egypt of its ancient treasures will find death waiting for them. Amon Ra will have his revenge.
Yes.
I see. Well, nice weather we're having.
Wow.
Good evening, Dr. Miklos.
Oh, good evening, Miss Bo.
Good evening, Miss Ball.
You ask yourself if
What can you tell me about the museum?
The Lion Decker is my home now. I never want to leave it. Its musty hallways and creeping shadows are in my very blood. Can you imagine spending an entire lifetime drifting through the land of the dead? That opportunity is mine, and I treasure it.
Okay, she's
you ask
a
yourself,
little bit wacko.
you ask.
Alright, let's see. What can you tell me about Wolf?
Ah, Wolf. He has some lovely scars, doesn't he? Just between us girls, I think he's dreamy.
Okay.
Young lady, if you want to ask me questions for your newspaper, that's fine, but don't just stand here trying to make small talk just so you can bask in my presence.
Let's see what he can tell us about the burglary.
You must be very upset about the burglary.
Quite so. If I ever find out who stole my Dagger of Amon Ra, they won't live to regret it, I can assure you.
Oh my. Do you have any idea who would do such a thing?
The guy right behind me.
I have my suspicions, but I need more proof before I subject him to the full force of my wrath.
Have the police learned anything?
Those incompetents? Hardly. They couldn't even find any clues around the dagger display.
Sounds like the burglar might have been a professional.
Like a policeman.
It's more likely the local constable couldn't find a clue if it jumped up and bit him on the bum.
Exactly. Let's see, can I eavesdrop? Nope. Let's see, can I eavesdrop here?
Don't touch that.
Good evening. I'm Laura Bow.
The snobbish high society partygoers just ignore you entirely.
Okay. Let's go down, or let's go this way. I'm gonna stumble on Steve. Nope. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? God, she's an idiot. Alright, let's go here. Alright, let's see what we're gonna hear.
If you want to know my theory about it, I think it was stolen by an Egyptian. No offense to your people, Mr. Najir, but I think there is a secret sect of Egyptian sun worshippers who have sent an envoy here to steal the dagger.
Really?
Countess, I hardly think that's likely. Secret sects like you're describing haven't existed in hundreds of years.
Oh, really? And what makes you such an authority on secret sects, Mr. Najir?
Secret sex?
Well, I am only expressing my opinion, madam. I'm certainly not an expert on the subject.
But you might be a leader in a secret sect.
I think my theory is as good as anyone's, darling, and I heard it from a reliable source.
Oh? Who was that?
Never mind. Let's just say my source has never been wrong before.
There's always a first time for everything, Countess. I still find your theory far-fetched.
Since you seem to be listening, Miss Bow, what do you think of my theory?
I think it's far-fetched.
What? Oh, I definitely think it's worth considering, Countess.
There, you see, Mr. Najir, the press takes me seriously.
Of course, it is kind of far-fetched.
Well, I never. Excuse me.
Oh, did I say something wrong? I'm sorry.
So that's the deal, Countess?
I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Yeah, no kidding. DeWall's got ears around here. And so does certain nosy reporters, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I simply must speak to Dr. Carrington.
What the hell was that all about?
Sure thing, Toots.
Toots? No, 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 no. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Miss Bow.
New York.
Do you like the city of New York, Mr. Najir?
Well, it is a very lucrative place for an accountant to set up shop, but the city itself is rather large and frightening.
I'm sure it is. Okay, so far so good. Nope. Let's see if I can sneak up. Oh, is that Yvette? Let's see if I can sneak on Yvette. No?
Don't touch the
Good evening.
The snobbish.
Let's see what the Countess has to say. Let's see about the burglary.
What do you make of the theft of the Dagger of Amon Ra, Countess?
Oh, it's horrid. Simply horrid. What sort of creature would make off with a priceless work of art, I wonder?
Bitch.
Do you have any ideas about who it might have been?
Oh, my, no! I try not to associate with dreadful people, dear girl.
What the fuck is she doing? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, there's Yvette.
Well, ain't you the hoity-toity dame these days? I almost didn't recognize you with your clothes on.
Excusez-moi, am I knowing you, sir?
Ziggy's my moniker. You gonna pretend you doesn't know me?
Yes!
You're making some
I ain't joking. You're a bad doctor.
Hey, c'est hot, merci.
I know that body of yours anywhere.
I am sure I'm not knowing what you mean, Mr. Z.
Oh, I get it. You just worry
All right.
these hi-hats is gonna hear us, right? Oh, okay. I'm clued in. We can talk later.
So that was the best cutscene of the game. Man, that was awesome. Merci,
Are you
Madame.
enjoying the culinary delights this evening, Miss Delacroix?
This food, it is adequate. I do not eat so much. This way I maintain my figure, no?
Ah, yes. And a lovely figure it is, Miss Delacroix.
Merci, Dr. Carrington. You are so kind.
I feel we've known each other long enough. Please call me Archibald.
As you wish, Archibald. I am yours to command, as always.
Ooh, damn it.
Miss Bow, is there something I can do for you?
Oh,
What?
no.
Oh, no.
I was just admiring Miss Delacroix's dress.
Merci, Miss Bow. And your gown, it is a bit out of date, but charming
I'm just so happy.
nonetheless.
It's the emotions.
Thank you, I think.
Well, if you ladies will excuse me, I must mingle with the guests.
Well, look
Almost
what the
done.
leprechaun's dragged in.
Hey, now watch what yous calls me, O'Reilly. I don't know what that leprechaun thing is, but I don't like the sound of it.
I'm sure you've been called worse things, smart guy.
Only by low-class type poisons, O'Reilly. By the way, ain't you afraid of being seen with me?
Cops talk to stoolies all the time, and I was wondering what you're doing here.
I'm a big patron of the arts. That's the kind of high-class guy I am.
Of course.
You don't even know what the word patron means.
I does too.
Okay, what does patron mean?
Patreon!
Hey, ain't that the countess I see over there? I needs to talk to her.
Wow, alright. Is this a monk? Alright, let's see what we can find on the other side. Oh! There we go. Here, let's see the Egyptian people hit on Yvette.
One thing I am admiring about the Egyptian man is the way he is treating his woman, with the strong hand and the firm words.
Well, that is the proper way, as our culture teacheth us.
Which is not to say our culture is primitive by any means. Our civilization has evolved over thousands of years, so our methods are quite well thought out and practical.
And the Egyptian man, he is very skilled in the private matters as well, no?
Well, speaking for myself, I feel it is my sacred duty to be knowledgeable in all matters that concern me.
I've certainly had no complaints about my skills.
About my skills?
Ah, Miss Bow, I didn't see you standing there.
Ahem. Well, I hear another turkey leg calling my name
turkey
at the buffet
legs.
table. So if you'll excuse me.
The turkey leg, it sounds good to me also. I'll accompany you, Dr. Smith.
Dr. Smith. And we're almost done. Alright, let's see what the ladies have to say. They're gonna be bitching about everybody.
Countess, they tell me you were married to the last museum president, no?
Yes, darling, that's correct. Sterling Waldorf Carlton was such a charming man, and so wealthy. My heart is just an empty void without him.
Yes, Sterling was such a nice man. It's too bad that he's worm food now.
Ew! I prefer to think that Sterling is still with me, in spirit.
In spirit?
Oh, I'm sure his body is crawling with maggots by now. But if his spirit is with you, let me know because I'd love to see it.
She's fucking crazy.
It is hard to lose a loved one, no? I understand you were only married this short time, Countess.
Yes, I had only 2 short but charming months of married life with Sterling before he died.
Aww.
And how long had you known this man before you were married?
Oh, we met just 1 charming month before we decided to get married. It was love at first sight.
Where did you meet him?
Oh, I'd only been in this country a few weeks when I met Sterling on an offshore casino ship. It's quite legal to drink and gamble there, you know, and all the right people attend. Sterling was so charming, he just swept me off my feet.
This Sterling, he must have had the large broom.
It's just a manner of speech, my dear.
Sterling was a wealthy man. You must have inherited a nice fortune, Countess.
The money doesn't matter, darling.
Of course not.
Actually, there's an annoying problem with the estate right now. It seems Sterling was changing his will when he died to give me more money, perhaps. Anyway, I'm sure my attorney will take care of the problem.
Too bad you can't dig him up to finish his new will.
Yes, quite.
Just too bad. Alright, so... Oh my
the
god.
archaeology, it is such a masculine profession.
Whore!
Breaking into the ancient tombs with your sledgehammer, thrusting your way into the treasure chambers, touching the gold artifacts. It is also stimulating, no?
Oh my god.
Yes, well,
Yes,
when you
well.
put it that way, I guess it is rather stimulating being the most important archaeologist of all time.
And I can't wait for this fucker
And
to
it
die.
is such a burden to bear this greatness, no? With such pressure to perform, you must be perfect all the time.
Yes, you have a unique understanding of my problems, Yvette.
Your problems, they are obvious, no?
Very kind of you to say that, but there are many who misinterpret my actions. They don't understand the pressure of having famous relatives in the same line of work, and having to compare oneself to them all the time.
But the Tutankhamun find, it is nothing when compared to your discovery, no?
Correct. I didn't realize you knew so much about archaeology.
Well, she does work
I
at the
know
museum.
many things, Dr. Carter.
So I've heard. Maybe we should discuss archaeology sometime.
If you know what I
I'd
mean.
love to hear about the work you do, Dr. Carter. Perhaps later tonight?
Will you be working late tonight?
Always.
Oh, yes. I think everyone will be here tonight, no? There is much to be done to prepare for the opening of your exhibit tomorrow.
I was planning a break for tea around 3 a.m. if you'd like to join me.
3 o'clock in the morning?
It sounds wonderful. Perhaps you would come by my office then?
I'd be delighted.
It is so gracious of you to take the time to speak with me.
Oh my god.
Nonsense. Think nothing of it.
How will I ever repay you for this courtesy? I know how busy you are, Dr. Carter.
I'm sure we'll think of something. And call me Pippin.
Pippin ain't easy.
I
Oh my
told you
fucking
to
god.
stop bothering me, you camel driver.
Dr. Carter, I will stop bothering you when the dagger is safely back in Cairo.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the bloody dagger has been stolen from the bloody museum, you great twit.
I see no reason to exchange epithets with you, Dr. Carter. I am aware of the burglary. I am also aware that no evidence was left behind, and the dagger case was not harmed. In fact, I think you removed the dagger from the exhibit.
Why would I steal my own dagger?
Me? And what bloody reason would I have to steal my own bloody dagger from my own bloody exhibit?
The dagger is not yours, Doctor. It belongs to the Egyptian people. As to why you stole it, I do not pretend to understand your twisted American thinking. Perhaps you wanted to keep the dagger for yourself, in your own private collection.
Yeah, he has a point.
Perhaps I should ask why you're shifting the blame onto me, you insignificant peasant. It would be very clever of you to steal the dagger, then stay about to start rumors about someone else stealing it.
Only an archaeological thief would make such an accusation, Doctor. Now I'm sure that you stole it for yourself.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Did not.
Did.
Did not.
Did.
Gentlemen, please.
Oh my god. Thank you,
Who
Laura.
asked you?
Mind your own business, you nosy reporter.
But
I have more important things to do.
Our discussion is far from over, Dr. Carter.
That's what you think, you malodorous buffoon.
I'm starting to like this Carter guy. Alright, are we done? I think we're done. Oh, wait, we have to talk to Steve. Where the fuck is Steve? Huh, there's Steve.
You are interested in the great art, no? Then you should come with me this evening. I'll give you the personal tour of the old master's gallery.
Well,
I guarantee that you will not be wasting your time. You will enjoy it very much.
Well,
You are studying the art at the université, no?
Well, yes, but...
Then it
Then
is
it
settled.
is settled. I will give you the private tour in a little while, no?
But
There is no need to thank me yet. I will be enjoying it as much as you will.
Oh my god. Laura, you wanna... Where the hell is he? Okay, so I missed the introduction. Alright, I'm leaving. I can't. Alright. I'll go back. This is really weird. Usually there should have been a cutscene before. So I'm wondering why I did not get it. Probably because I didn't ask him the right questions before. I don't know. Let's see, is Wolf there? Nope, Wolf is not there.
Don't touch it. You don't... They appear to be broken parts of some kind. It looks just like the Dagger of Amon Ra. Isn't it beautiful? It's the cash register. Laura, you'd never steal.
Ah.
This is the counter where...
Alright, let's get out. I don't think there was anything special here. Where the fuck did Steve go? Now I don't know, I have no clue why why Steve did not appear before, so what? I'm not gonna get the special ending. So that's it. I'm gonna blame him for everything. Okay. Is he gonna be there? No. Okay, I think the game might have bugged out or not. Let's see, can we go this way? Okay, we can. Ah!
Back to the rotunda, Fräulein. The rest of the museum is off limits. And you are spooking their mastodons.
Bitch. Alright. So where the hell am I supposed to go? Everybody left? So I'll go left. Did I miss anybody? Can I go this way? Oh my fucking god.
It's a happy...
Did I screw it up? I think I might have screwed up.
Considering the... Don't stray too far in the Big Apple. It's a...
I don't know what to do.
The fabric is...
Okay, so I didn't expect to be stuck, so let's save the game. Let's call it No Dorian for you. Damn, Steve. Okay, so what do I have in my inventory? Wow, okay.
It's a finesse. It's a fin... It's a...
Shit. Alright, what am I supposed to do?
Don't touch it. Nice weave. These appear to be
Help me,
copies
I'm
of
stuck.
ancient... What a beautiful painting of the Mask of Tutankhamun. It's a painting of the pharaoh Ub. These vessels appear to be replicas. These...
So, what now? What am I supposed to do? Let's see if I can go in the back. Maybe the guy left or something.
It's a semi...
Let's see. Did he leave? No.
Back to the...
Can I go again?
Back to the rotunda.
The food and champagne look good, but...
Ha!
Being...
So what am I supposed to do?
Don't touch... Don't touch.
Good evening.
The snob.
Am I stupid or? No, this is not helping.
The buffet. The buff. You'd like. The food and shop. You'd like to read. While
I'm gonna have to look it up, because now I have no clue what's going on. What am I supposed to do? Alright, let's go with Dagger of Amon Ra walkthrough. Alright. Come on. Okay, let's see what I need to do. This dates back from 2001. Alright. Before you listen on the line, take a minute to question Steve. Find your way to the T-Rex room. Okay. The left side of the museum? Here? I tried to go and it didn't work. So where is the left room?
don't touch it. Well timed. It is.
Pretty sure this is somewhere I can go, no? Before you listen, take a minute to question Steve. You are now free to explore the left side of the museum. Find your way to the T-Rex room and take the dinosaur bone. Okay, blah blah blah. I think the game is bugged out.
It's you, Laura.
Can I pass? Let me fucking pass! What the fuck? I'm sure the game glitched out. Oh, wait. Move! These fuckers. Unless there's another way? They say that I can explore the left side of the museum. Where the hell is this left side? Here? Nope. Whole lot of nope. I'm gonna have to reload. Fuck. But I don't want to go through all of this. Here, let's
You
see.
can almost...
Previous. Oh, not.
This affair is by... I am sorry, but I have...
Alright, let's try to speed through this real quick. Come on, bitch. Alright.
These plans...
Alright, I'm gonna try to skip. No, no.
Good. But,
If you wanna know what they say, just go back to
good.
to my previous video. Okay, so let's see what we have if we go here. In here? No. No. Nope. No Steve Dorian. Alright, let's see.
Right.
What you... I... Well, that... What is...
Let's see. Come on, stop being a bitch. Fucking god, Laura, just go.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Come on. No, Laura. What did I tell you about not being a bitch? Alright, move. Alright, so this is probably what Pushing Up Roses was talking about. The game being bugged.
Well, you...
You keep walking, baby. No, no, no. Come on, Laura. Let's go with take two again. Alright, let's see. No, Laura, don't be a bitch. Alright, no, Laura, you're being a bitch now. Alright. There we go.
Which I...
Yes, 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 we know. Alright. Let's see if I can find Steve now. Nope. Laura. No Steve. Alright. Let's see. Alright, blah 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 blah.
What is this?
Yeah.
And I...
Very correct.
Side... It's out.
Okay, let's see. No Steve Dorian. Alright, let's go see what they're gonna argue about again.
That.
Yeah, I'm basically skipping all of this because this is like my second try. I had to reload the games. Ah, there we go. Okay, don't fuck it up.
Are you having a nice evening, Mr. Dorian?
Well, it's much, much better with you nearby. Why, that's me, Miss Bo. Steve Dorian, stevedore student. Remember?
Of course I remember. No.
Are you having a nice...
Well...
Okay. Let's see if I can make it. What the fuck are you doing, Laura? Okay, I can't go there. I hate this part. I hate this fucking part. What the fuck are you doing, Laura? Alright, now can I go left?
It's a semi. The road. You can. There.
What am I missing? Supposed to be able to explore. I'm guessing it's like some sort of pixel perfect thing that I need to do. Okay, so if this is not where I'm supposed to go... Oh my god.
Back.
Wait, maybe I forgot to do something else. Take a drinking glass. Oh, is this it? Wow, all of this because I didn't take a glass? Are you kidding me?
You pick it up and place it in your purse. You'd like to... You can...
Is that it? Okay, I get it. Alright, now I get it. Yeah, I guess I'm just stupid. Alright. So I need to make the other guy move. Man, I feel so stupid now. Alright, so the only thing I can do is to look at these daggers with the magnifying glass.
The dagger shows Pittsburgh's high degree of craftsmanship. The dagger.
Okay, now they say that there's one of them that's not gonna say made in Pittsburgh.
That's not. The dagger. You can't touch the silence alone. It looks just. They still look. Upon close.
Made in Pittsburgh. Where's the one not made in Pittsburgh? Made in Pittsburgh. Made in Pittsburgh. Made in Pittsburgh. Let's see. Maybe one of them.
Upon close ins.
Made in Pittsburgh. Alright, so let's grab this again. Towards the left side of the display case. There we go.
Well, it looks just.
Ah! Isn't this fun? So it's 7:30. Alright.
Fräulein, this gift shop is closed. You should not be here.
Oh, I'm sorry. The door was unlocked.
Unlocked? My assistant will be disciplined harshly for this mistake. Please rejoin the party now. I will be forced to injure you.
What the fuck? Alright. Is there anything else that we can explore? No, alright.
Back to the rotunda, Fräulein.
Where the fuck did he come from? Oh my god. Still says that I'm free to explore the still says that I'm free to explore the left side of the museum, but that's not the case. So let's see, can I go back? Let's see if he's gonna hurt me.
Don't touch it. That's not the sort of thing you want to. That's not.
Want to examine the daggers. Oh, made in Pittsburgh. Never mind. Okay. Man, these games, they were so much harder back in the day. There the fuck you are. Finally.
Miss Bo?
Oh!
Fuck.
Mr. Dorian?
That's right. We met at the docks.
That's right, we met at the
Oh
docks.
dear. Your shoes. They aren't exactly formal.
Oh, well, I can explain that, but not right now.
But not right now.
I see. Well, what brings you here?
You.
You!
Me?
You
Wow.
told me you'd be here tonight, and, well,
Oh
I
my
thought we
god.
should talk.
Oh? About what?
Could we step outside for a minute? The moonlight is very nice tonight.
Well, alright.
Let's get it on.
I think I'd enjoy that.
Alright, let's go make out. I'm a great kisser, by the way. I'm French, so. Oh my god.
I just wanted to explain to you who I really am.
I'm Batman.
You're not Steve Dorian?
Well, yes, I am Steve Dorian, but I felt like I didn't give you the most accurate impression of myself when I met you earlier today. But, gee willikers, I'm just not used to meeting attractive young ladies on the docks.
I wasn't down there looking for a man. I'm a professional journalist working on a story.
You keep yourself,
Oh,
you keep telling yourself
well,
that,
yes,
Laura.
Of course you are. I didn't mean to imply anything. In fact, I was very impressed with your professionalism.
Of course.
And with your smile.
Of course.
I just didn't want you to think I'm a common stevedore.
Well, I'll admit I was wondering what a stevedore was doing at this ritzy museum
Named
fundraiser.
Steve.
My stevedore job pays the bills, but I'm aiming for a career as an artist. However, I'm really here because I'd hate myself for the rest of my life if I didn't try to see you again. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe you think we're too different, but I had to try.
Well, I'm very flattered. Are you always this nervous?
Always.
I'm not very good with women. I've spent all my time working ever since I was 10 years old, when my father died. I've never had a chance to date very much. Lately, I've spent my free time going to school.
There's no woman at school.
I'm starting to think we're more alike than I first thought. My mother died when I was very young, so I was raised by my father. What kind of an artist are you?
I'm a painter, and I do a little sculpting.
Of nude woman.
How interesting. But I think that an artist would know enough not to wear work boots with his tuxedo at a formal party.
Oh, I said I'd explain that, didn't I? I was hoping nobody would notice.
Yeah.
I had to blow 2 weeks' pay to rent this tux, but I didn't have enough left over to rent the fancy shoes. It's just that I had to see you again.
You spent all your money just to see me? My goodness, I don't know what to say.
Say you'll have dinner with me some evening. I may seem a little odd, but I promise that I'm harmless. I'd be honored to spend an evening with you and show you the sights around town.
Well, I don't usually, but you've gone to a lot of trouble to find me. I think I can trust you.
Really? You'll do it? Oh, thank you. You won't regret it. I'll make it a memorable evening. I'll paint for you. I'll dance for you. I'll sing for you. Anything you want.
Desperate.
Well, there's no need to get carried away. Let's see how dinner goes first.
Of course. You're absolutely right. I don't seem too anxious, do I?
Maybe just a bit, but that's okay.
Okay. I'll take a deep breath and calm down. I'll be fine. I'll do whatever you want.
I think this is the beginning of something important, Steve. I like you already.
Fuck her up, baby. Oh.
Let's go back to the party, Steve. I've got work to do.
Alright. Finally, we'll be able to advance. Where the fuck is Yvette? Oh, I have to go see Yvette now. Does he always walk like this? Alright. Alright. I'm saving my game. Steve the player! Alright. Now can we explore? Okay, I'll try not to use the walkthrough too much, although I have a feeling I'm gonna have to use it. Alright, so somebody said something.
Despite its fearsome teeth, you touch the skull of the prehistoric creature. You discover nothing. Now is a poor time to be reassembling this skeleton. Although you're not supposed to touch the exhibits, your investigation forces you to make some compromise.
Okay, so let's go left.
Achtung!
Oh shit.
Tourists are not allowed in this room at this time. You are disturbing the paintings. Raus! You leave now! Mach schnell!
The museum staff have labeled this a Struthiomimus, literally ostrich mimic.
Okay.
This is a mastodon, one of the early mammals. Technically, the mastodon is not a dinosaur at all, but since they date back to prehistory, they're included in the exhibit. This particular example of the order Proboscidea is the Mammoth americanus, or North American mastodon. The chief feature which distinguishes this shaggy beast from the elephant and the woolly mammoth are its molar teeth.
I'm gonna cheat.
This is an Archaeopteryx. Correction. This used to be an Archaeopteryx. This is an Eriops skull. Such a large capacity mandible and teensy capacity cranium.
Alright, let's see. Can we go elsewhere? We can go there. Oh, we can go this way. Alright, let's go take a look. Ah, okay. Can we go there? I think we're gonna get fucked again. Oh, no. Ah, there's the bone.
While this is an interesting approach, you pick it up and place it in your purse.
I want to see what this does.
Welcome to the Leyendecker Museum Dinosaur Display. My name is Rex, and I'd like to tell you about myself.
Stevedore the
I'm
T-Rex.
a type of dinosaur known as Tyrannosaurus Rex, which means King of the Tyrant Lizards. Although I was not the largest type of dinosaur, I was the largest predator ever to walk the earth. Some of my friends were 40 feet long and weighed 8 tons, with teeth that were 6 inches long. Your modern elephants don't weigh more than 6 tons. I lived between 250 and 65 million years ago.
Okay.
During a period known as the Age of Dinosaurs, also called the Mesozoic era. The first complete skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex was found just 24 years ago in Montana in 1902. Although there were many meat-eating dinosaurs, I was considered the best killing machine who ever lived. Speaking of which, I'm feeling a bit hungry. Would you like to volunteer to be my next meal?
Wow, okay. No thank you. Let's go this way. Oh. The fuck, Laura? Okay. What was that all about? Let's go this way.
The suit of armor is empty. The chest feels like wood, and you get a small splinter in your finger when you rub your hand over the carvings.
Oh, so it's not smooth, okay. What is this painting? This... Oh, yeah, for the Countess. Can we open the door?
The door is locked. When you touch the doorknob, you get a heavy coating of dust all over the palm of your hand.
Okay.
The placard says, "This is a granite stele depicting Horus and Thoth, found in the Temple of Amon Ra. This stele was modified during the reign of the pharaoh Akhenaten, then restored during the reign of Tutankhamun." The mummified corpse of Amenophis III, also known as Amenhotep III or Memnon by the Greeks. He built large temples to Amon Ra, both at Karnak and at Luxor. In the 5th year of his reign, Amenophis marched into Nubia to quell a mighty rebellion. He also ruled over the Mesopotamians, since his kingdom was quite large.
Learning.
We also know that Amenophis was a mighty hunter who slew 102 lions during the first 10 years of his reign in his spare time. Now he's dead.
Wow, thank you. What's this?
Ironically, there's a gold Ankh medallion, the ancient Egyptian symbol of life, resting in the pool of blood. You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I think it's a suicide. There's a killer in the house. Let's try to
It is
talk to
better
him.
to know some of the questions than...
Can I talk to him?
You get no response.
Alright, let's watch.
Dr. Carter's mustache is neatly trimmed. Pippin's shirt is immaculate, except for a few streaks of blood. His tie is partially undone, which is something that never would have happened if Dr. Carter had been allowed to notice it. Dr. Carter seems to have suffered a severe trauma to his chest area.
Yeah, but why is he blue?
You don't want to touch this dagger. The red fluid appears to be blood. This might explain Dr. Carter's pale appearance. His right eye is somewhat bloodshot, as if he's been working long hours recently in preparing the ancient Egypt exhibit for public display.
There's a small dot
The
here.
pupil is very small, which is either a reaction to bright light or to a sudden shock of some kind.
Here comes the fucker.
You scream like a banshee, lass. Did you kill the man then?
How do you know he's dead?
No, I just walked in here and found him.
Did you kill him?
I suppose that would explain your screaming then. Did you see the murderer?
I'm talking to him now.
No.
All right, I'll talk to you later after you've had a chance to calm down. Just don't try to leave the building.
He did. Oh, finished Act 2. Let's go to Act 3. On the cutting edge.
You're doing a fine job, Laura.
Thank you.
Having already interrogated the guests, Detective O'Reilly is now discussing the murder with the staff members as they leave the party. It would be best if you don't interfere.
So it's 10 o'clock. Yo, Yvette, you wanna suck my dick, bitch? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's Ernie.
Hi, Miss Bow. I'm Ernie Leach. Dr. Carrington told me you could stay a while and talk to the staff. I've got to lock the doors, so just come and find me when you're ready to leave. Dr. C also has a key, but you don't want to bother him about that.
Thank you, Mr. Leach.
Just be careful where you go. Wolf will get upset if he finds you downstairs. See you later.
I'll make sure he doesn't catch me.
Did you manage to learn anything from your interviews, Detective O'Reilly?
Oh, just a one-page summary.
Don't bother your little head about it, lass.
It's my job, sir.
This is an official murder investigation, Miss Bo. Do not be interfering.
Oh man, this asshole.
Oh, I don't mean to interfere. I just want to know what's going on. Any leads so far?
Dr.
Mr.
Carter died
Detective?
as the result of someone sticking a gift shop dagger in his chest. What more do you need to know?
Well, for one thing, who did it?
Someone who didn't like him. That's my guess.
Wow.
Brilliant deduction.
Yes, thank you, Laura.
If you think that you can do better.
I can try.
Oh, wunderbar. Now we've got the amateurs involved.
I may not be a detective, but I'm terribly clever. I've solved murders before.
Just stay out of me way, lass, and don't destroy the evidence.
Certainly not.
Yeah. Humph.
Humph. Alright. Okay, let's see. Now I have no clue what to do. I don't remember this part at all.
You see a short, elderly woman dressed flamboyantly, and you suspect expensively, and sporting a grotesque amount of makeup. In fact, when she speaks, you notice small flecks of base coat chipping off of her jowls and
Wow.
tumbling onto her furred collar.
It's that bad, eh?
Good evening, Countess.
Good evening, Miss Bow. He was a rather good-looking fellow, don't you think? Of course, I was at the party when he died, surrounded by witnesses, but I've already told Mr. O'Reilly about all that.
How about you? What can you tell me about Dr. Pippin Carter?
Dr. Carter's demise was truly a loss to us all, despite his pushy, overinflated, headline-grabbing ego. At least he completed his work on the Ancient Egypt exhibit before he passed on. Dedicated chap, I'll say that for him.
Alright.
Any idea who might have wanted to kill him?
Everyone.
The man had enemies crawling out of the woodwork, Miss Bow. Practically everyone's a suspect, if you ask me.
Everyone? Including you?
Well, perhaps I should say everyone except myself, since I was at the fundraising event when Dr. Carter was taken from us. Terrible thing, really.
Terrible. Walk like an Egyptian.
A fine example of neo-quasi-Italian Renaissance sculpture by Alberto Ravioli. Sculpted in 1525, the humanoid statue is called, appropriately enough, Ruminations on Death and Dismemberment. The oil paint on the canvas is old and cracked, but you can still see the characteristic brush strokes of anonymous Bosch, who painted with human bones instead of brushes. One of the skeletons in the Bosch painting appears to be holding an object that glints in the light. The glint doesn't glint when you hold your finger on it. The glint The skeleton key is firmly affixed to the Bosch painting with glue. You are unable to pry it off with your fingers, managing only to chip one of your fingernails.
Okay. Maybe with this.
While this is an interesting approach,
Maybe with this.
while this is... You see a short, elderly...
Where are we supposed to go?
Tentatively, you touch the... You hear muffled voices coming through the door.
Okay, let's try to spy on Yvette. Oh, what the Countess looking.
Thank you for coming to see me, Olympia. This is very nice of you.
You're very welcome, my dear. What can I do for you?
Oh, you see, I found this strange bone, and I said to myself, Yvette, if anyone can tell you what this is, it would be Olympia.
Strange
A
bone.
bone, you say? How fascinating. Where did you find it?
It was on that skeleton.
I found it right here in the museum. Here it is, Doctor.
Now, let me see.
She said.
Yvette, you silly girl.
This is a
This
chicken
is a
bone.
chicken bone.
It is?
Ooh, a
Yes,
turkey
of
leg bone.
course. Why, it is still greasy. You got this at dinner, didn't you?
Oh, you have caught me, Olympia. I was playing the little joke on you.
You are a funny girl, Yvette, but I am quite fond of you.
Olympia, we are the good friends, no? I have the problem I wish to talk to you about.
Uh-oh.
Certainly. What is it?
Come closer so I can whisper it to you. It is very personal, and I want no one to overhear.
Okay.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
You don't hear anything.
Damn
This
it.
door is locked.
Damn it. Okay, what the fuck are they doing?
Feels like cool. Feels like
I say, my lady, please be so kind as...
Oh.
Oh dear, the light bulb blew out. You hope some. Ouch!
Let's see if I can go down. I'm betting I can't. Stairs? What stairs? Fuck. Alright, let's see. Can I go? I swan dive off the stairway. Okay. Stairs? What stairs? Okay. So I need to get the light bulb, which I think it's in that office. How can I get that key? Let's go this way. Oh, hello, bitch.
You see a tall Irish.
I don't have time for...
Here, I want to ask him about my notebook.
Oh, you've got a little notebook. Isn't that cute? Well, if you solve the mystery of the missing letter opener, we'll make you an honorary police girl.
Man, he's such a bitch. Alright. Let's go this way. Can I go this way?
This head is from the Mozambique area of Africa. How exotic. This appears to be the head of an Eskimo. You wonder if they really do use every part of a seal.
What does it say for the one in Quebec?
This head is French-Canadian. You wonder if French-Canadians are anything like Creoles and Cajuns.
Quoi? De quoi qu'il parle, tabarnak?
This is the life mask exhibit. You haven't seen this many.
Alright.
The door is locked. When you touch...
Okay, so let's see, is there anything here? This way? Is the body still in there?
A peek into the mummy case reveals that Pippin's body...
Okay, how about in here?
The mummy case is sealed shut, as it has remained. The previous occupant seems to have vacated this mummy
Can I go in? I guess not.
This placard describes the full translated text on the Rosetta Stone, which still resides in the British Museum. In summary, the text records the decree made at Canopus by the priesthood in honor of the pharaoh Ptolemy III, Euergetes I, who reigned from 247 to 222 BC. The decree discusses the great benefits which the pharaoh had conferred on Egypt and states what festivals are to be celebrated in his honor, concluding with orders that a copy of the decree in hieroglyphics, Demotic and Greek shall be placed in every large temple in Egypt.
Okay.
You hear
Can I break this open?
While this is an interest...
I guess not. So I'm guessing the skeleton key is to go into this room. Oh, there goes Ziggy.
There was silence.
Heard any good rumors lately?
Maybe, or maybe not.
Well, I don't...
Then I...
Let's see. How about the Speakeasy, New York? No. Let's see what he's gonna say.
Can't help you with that, Toots.
What the fuck? Where's she going? She's trying to go on the other side? Okay, no, I guess there's nothing here. Wait, let's go this way. How can I get the key? Let's see, is this opened? Ah, there we go. I'm gonna grab the light bulb.
Although the light bulb is starting to cool, it's still too hot to handle. A paper cutter with a sharp blade. You pick it up.
Okay, let's see if I can get...
You hear nothing of it.
Let's see if I can open the door. Let's go snooping. Okay. So
You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Yvette's office. You hear nothing of it.
Come a little closer, Monsieur Najir. I am wanting to show you something.
And what would that be, Miss Delacroix?
Miss Delacroix?
Look at the palm of my hand.
It is a lovely palm, to be sure. But what am I supposed to
Oh
see?
man, this accent.
You see this line, monsieur? It is my love line.
It is my love line.
My goodness, Miss Delacroix. It goes all the way up your arm and disappears up your sleeve.
She just has like a scar.
Would you like to see where it ends up, Ramses?
Horny bitch.
Have you ever been to Paris, Ramses?
No, I can't say I ever have.
Then
Or-
you have never seen the Eiffel Tower?
It is my clitoris.
No.
Well, by all means, let me show you.
Oh my god.
Miss Delacroix, please. I'm a married man. Oh dear.
Have you forgotten who let you into the museum, Ramses? Have you forgotten who showed you the secret room for your little ceremonies? You haven't, have you?
Ooh.
No, I haven't, but...
For the little
Then you
ceremonies.
will let me give you the grand tour of the tower, no?
We'll have to go somewhere else. I don't feel safe here.
Lead the way, monsieur.
Wow. Spiny Norman.
It's President Carrington's stuffed porcupine, Spiny Norman. You hear nothing. It's the latest thing in office telecommunications technology.
Wow.
An intercom master unit.
Intercom. Alright, let's see what happens when I push on this.
You touch the intercom unit, completely missing. You touch the intercom. You touch. You touch. You touch. You touch the. You touch the. You touch. You touch.
Fuck up.
You touch. You touch. It is better to know.
Can I speak? No. Is there anything in here?
Locked drawers. Looks can be deceiving. It's a portrait of the former Leyendecker Museum president, Sterling Waldorf Carlton.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a safe.
Carrington's dead. As with so many other things in this museum, this phone is dead.
Wow, okay.
It's the only Don't touch it. Don't touch. Looks. The mask of El Hottentot warriors would invoke their god of war with the battle cry. Carrington's dead. Carrington.
Oh, phoneless.
Using your remarkable powers of deduct. Phone numbers. T. Dargan, WP 5125.
Be safe.
R. Williams, BL 4468. I did it. SH
I did it.
0244. Be safe. KL 0527. U Hoser LI 2077. And yet KL 4004.
Tribune.
E Leach BR 1833. Phone numbers. T. Dargan, WP
0527. 0527. There we go. That wasn't too hard.
Not wanting to remove evidence from the crime scene, particularly when you must have...
Alright, so let's read the
It's
diary.
the personal diary of... It's the person... Not one... You get no... Questions are a burden.
So how about if I read it?
Glancing through the diary and the male handwriting within, it refers to Sterling's growing fear that the Countess only married him for his money, and that she could be planning to kill him. The final entry reads, Yvette fears her too.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Glancing through the diary and the male handwriting within, it refers to Sterling...
Yvette fears him too. Okay.
You touch the...
let's get out of here. Can I take the light bulb?
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I see the light. Here, let me see if any of my guildmates in Hero's Charge wants to join. Dagger of Amon Ra. Drop by and say hi. Yeah, I haven't bothered my my guildmates for quite some time. Self-promotion. All right. I'm gonna have to. First, I'm gonna have to save my game. Let's call it. I see the light. All right. So, how about? Okay. First of all, what the fuck is this?
There are words typed on the carbon paper, but you can't read them this way.
Okay.
Feels like... While this is an
Okay, turn it on.
Ouch! Don't touch it.
Don't you fall. Alright. Now, I remember that I need to break the glass. Oh, shit.
Was ist los? What do you think you're doing? There's no emergency here. Nicht gefingerpoken mit der Lantern.
Oh, what the fuck is he doing?
Good evening, Dr. Carrington.
Good evening, Miss Bow. Good evening.
Okay. Let's go back. Can I break it? Come on, baby, you can break it.
You pick it up and place it in... It's smooth and cold.
Alright. Okay, so let's see. Can I hear anything here?
Oh, what are you doing here, my dearest darling? Come here and give me a kiss. Do you know how much I've missed you? What is it, my dear? You seem agitated. Oh,
I know what you want.
What you want.
Oh, she's talking to her ferret.
I know, but I can't give it to you. Not here. Not now.
Let's have some hot, steamy
You
sex.
hear what sounds like a muffled groan.
Easy, easy, my love. All things come to those who wait. It will all be taken care of. In time.
Man, she's weird.
This door is locked.
How about this one? Aha! What the fuck?
You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Ernie's office.
Again with the voices. Is it here?
Interesting. I'd never noticed that before.
You never noticed what, my love?
Oh my god,
You have a
whore!
tattoo of the Eiffel Tower on the inside of your left eye.
Ah, you are doing this to distract me, no? But I am worried about you, my Ernie. You are so big and so strong. But this ice pick fellow, he is a dangerous one, no?
Ice pick fellow.
Yeah, he's dangerous, but I'll pay him his dough. Ernie Leach always pays his debts.
Ernie Leach.
Maybe you can do some more fencing for this big Al. He pays well.
Fuck is this shit?
Yeah, Big Al's a good customer, but there's only so much fencing I can do for one guy.
This ice pick might try to make the example of you before you can pay him off. He keeps leaving these threatening messages.
Don't worry, baby. Icepick knows he won't
Don't
get
worry,
his dough
baby.
if he kills me. Maybe I can get into a hot poker game down at the Harlem Swinger and win enough money to pay him off.
No, no, no. The gambling is what got you into this mess, my Ernie.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
He thinks,
But I've got bigger problems
is it
tonight.
my
I saw something I
Misa?
wasn't
My
supposed
Masa?
to see.
What?
Anyways, thanks for
You're
dropping
better
by.
off if I don't tell you about it. Now,
I
what's
know it
this
was some
on the top of
self-promotion,
your
but
Eiffel Tower tattoo?
hey,
I
what are you gonna
think
do about
know
it?
what it is, my Ernie. You've seen it
Kick me out of the
before.
guild? No, please don't kick me
I
out.
always enjoy seeing it again, baby.
Ah, you American men are so charming.
Oh, so charming. Alright, so let's go see what they're doing. Oh. Whore! Alright. She's not impressed. Oh, wow, okay.
Sacré bleu.
Hey, you nosy dame, can't you see we're busy? Scram!
Hey, Morty. Yes. Oh, PC games can be, they can be retro too.
Are you deaf? Read my lips. Get out!
Or come and join us. Let's see, can I go back?
You straighten out your dress. This door is locked.
Damn it. Okay, I think there's something around here. If I'm not mistaken. Nope.
Vat 10. Is that a unicorn floating in the murky liquid? Can't be. Unicorns are mythical creatures.
What the fuck is this place?
Vat 14. There's a vaguely humanoid shape floating in the murky liquid. After staring through the glass for a while, you see what appears to be white hair, or perhaps it's a large jellyfish. Vat 5. A large, hairy creature with at least one huge claw is floating in the murky liquid of the vat.
Isn't there like another, like King Graham or something? There's like an Easter egg somewhere.
Vat 13. Indistinct shapes are floating in the murky liquid. None of the creatures are close enough to the glass to see what they are.
Tell that to the retro community. You're the first person I've seen besides Retrograde Tom that's actually playing a DOS game. Yes. Alright, well, I have a bunch of them, so this won't be the last time.
Vat 11. Something odd is floating in the murky liquid. It appears to be half man and half fish. Or maybe it's just a trick of the light.
Is it like human legs and like a fish head?
Vat 8. A thick body with two long bird-like legs and a long neck ending in a small head floats in the vat.
Yeah, that probably explains why you're one of the first that dropped by my stream. If people look at this and they're like, this is not retro.
Vat 6. Small furry creatures about the size of the average dog, colored black with white stripes, are floating in the vat.
Oh, I didn't notice this.
The drain in the floor smells of alcohol.
Okay, alright. So let's go open the door. Oh, shit. Alright.
Oh, good evening, Miss Bow.
Hi, Dr. Miklos. I'm sorry if I startled you.
Oh, that's okay. I enjoy being startled. And please, call me
Miss
Olympia.
Fucked Up, Olympia.
Okay, Olympia.
Nah,
You enjoy being startled?
she's a crazy bitch.
It gets the blood flowing. I love it. I was just trying to find Daisy, my ferret. She usually has the run of the museum, but it's time for me to feed her.
And you think she might be in here?
Well, she's been spending a lot of time in here lately for some reason. She probably likes the unusual smells. Who knows?
Who knows?
Can I help you look for her?
Thanks, but I'm sure I can find her. Would you mind leaving me for a while so she'll come out of hiding?
Certainly. Sorry to disturb you.
I was basically just saying that I plan on playing a lot of these old Sierra games, so hopefully the retro community is going to is not good. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah. There's like, okay, I'm gonna save because there's like so many traps in here. I remember traps. Ugh. All right. So here's trap number 1. Let's see what happens when I touch this. Oh, okay. All right. Little excessive. Well, basically I got a bunch of not just adventure games, but I got a bunch of different DOS games also. I have like Hardball 4 that I need to play, which is like an old retro baseball game.
While this is...
Oh, something's happening.
While...
Okay. Shit. Okay. Let's...
It's an intercom slave unit which can't be controlled from here.
I don't think this kills me though.
The intercom crackles and you hear...
Wolfie, it's Olympia. If you can hear me, meet me in the armor room at 2 o'clock. You promised to show me your private scars.
The private scars.
See you there, Wolfcakes.
But yeah, to come back to what we were talking about. I used to play these, not this game in particular, but I used to play these sort of adventure games back in the 90s. King Quest, Police Quest, Phantasmagoria. So eventually I went on goodoldgames.com and I pretty much bought them all. Ah, there we go. Now, is there something I can grab? Jeez, there we go.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Cheese in these games is always good. Alright. Let's go this way, I guess. Okay. What time is it? No, we don't know.
You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Yvette's office.
There we go. Let's go see what the whore is doing again. Yeah, Yvette in this game is such a whore.
Well, lass, we've known each other a long time, and I'm not ready to get married yet. But I know one thing for sure. I love you.
He's talking to Ernie.
Oh, my great detective. This feeling, it is mutual.
Just be keeping in mind that I'd have to kill you if I ever found out you were sleeping with someone else.
What? Oh, you are to be making the little joke, no? Your sense of humor, it is magnifique.
Magnifique.
I've already had one bad marriage, and it won't happen again. It's been a long time since I've been able to trust anyone as much as I trust you.
This is very flattering, my love. I am never to be knowing someone like you either. You are so good and so kind.
Well, I try, lass. I try. It's not easy being a cop in this town.
A dirty cop.
The place is lousy with criminals, even in the police force.
Oh no, how terrible.
He's such an idiot.
Sure, and it's a hard thing when a cop goes bad. I've seen it happen. A cop spends years fighting crime and watching the hoods get rich while he risks his life to make just a few bucks. The first time a cop takes a bribe, it bothers him. Oh, but then it gets easier.
Yeah.
You are such a strong man, my Ryan. You would never be accepting the payoff, no?
Of course not. Never.
Sure, and I'm shocked that you'd even say such a thing, Yvette.
I'm sorry, my love. I should have known better.
You'll have to show me how sorry you are. Kiss me.
Gladly, my love. How can I resist?
Let's see if I can go, bother them. Oh, again, Yvette. She's such a fucking whore. And again, she's just standing there like...
Oh, excuse me.
Here now, be off with you then.
Would you like to join us? Can I go back?
This door is locked.
Oh, wait. So does that mean that I can go into Ernie's office again? Let's go see if there's anything downstairs. This way? Yes.
This door.
Nope. This way?
This door.
Nope. Okay, this is the other door that I was just in. Anything else that I can grab here?
When Wolf Heimlich mathematically centered this blotter on his desk, he glued it in place so that it would...
Now, basically, I'm looking for something that could help me take care of removing a key that's glued to a picture. Other than cheese. Because that's what I found. I found cheese. He walks like such an asshole. Okay, you see?
A typical light-hearted...
So, this is basically... Oh, this is basically...
The oil paint... The oil...
Can I take
One
a
of the
look?
sketch... A typical light-hearted paint... A tip...
Why can't I...
The glint doesn't glint. The glint... The glint... The glint... Feels like... The glint...
Okay, why isn't it working? What do I need? What do I need? This, maybe?
While this is...
I need to find something for that key. Maybe if I get like a dagger or something. Is there anything here? Maybe there's something new here that I can grab. No, nothing here. Ah, bitch. She keeps going around the table. No, no, no. Ah. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can find something in the gift shop.
This door is locked.
Ah. Alright, fine. We're locked in. Okay, let's explore. Maybe we'll find something. Okay, oh, actually, I'll go this way. Oh, there we go. Okay.
The corpse is wearing a black tuxedo jacket. At the moment, it's a poor fit, especially around the neck.
Yeah, he has no
The
head.
The left arm and hand are splayed out to the side. A quick glance reveals nothing grasped in the hand or up the sleeve. The corpse is wearing a... The right hand of this unfortunate soul is flung out to the side. How ironic. After untold millions of years, this pterodactyl has claimed a new victim, a male specimen of Homo sapiens, which has been pinned to the floor by the pterodactyl's monstrous beak.
Is there anything that I can see?
Your careful observation reveals that this is a rented tuxedo bearing the marks of repeated alterations. There is a stain above one pocket. A whiff reveals the strong, fresh scent of champagne.
Alright. So champagne is what killed the
You
guy.
search the left arm for... Your careful observation. The blood has been... Or both.
Oh, shit.
The blood has begun to clot, darkening and thickening. It's difficult to judge whether or not this blood is primarily from the neck wound or the point where the pterodactyl's beak impaled
Yeah, that's what
the
it
body.
is. A neck wound.
Or both.
Yeah, the guy has no fucking head. Oh, and there's Yvette. Okay. Let's go talk to Yvette.
Bonjour, Miss Bow. How are you enjoying the museum this evening?
Are you stupid?
I find it very stimulating.
You be careful walking around in this place with the murderer loose. Stay near the Detective O'Reilly or Monsieur Heimlich.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself.
I can kick their asses.
Ah, but you'll keep saying that until the murderer he kills you. Please be careful. You seem like a very nice young woman. I would hate to see the bad things happen to you.
Aw, she's nice. Alright, let's see. Can you tell me anything about Ziggy?
The annoying little man? I met him at this speakeasy long ago, but he is not my class of person, no. He is of the criminal type.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave the body here? I guess so.
An empty chest from the 15th century. Although the carvings on the exterior are crude, cut into the wood by someone with little talent or ability for wood carving, the chest now resides in a museum, simply because it's old. Kind of makes you stop and think, doesn't it? Your close scrutiny reveals that there is indeed a body within the cramped confines of the suit of armor.
Really?
Your close... The faceplate on the armor is slightly open, as if something is protruding from the inside of the dark helm.
Okay.
The face... Your close scrutiny...
Okay, so can I touch it?
Dr. Carter's body has been indelicately crammed into the suit of
Oh
armor.
my God.
His filmy eyes gaze in mute shock. His head is bent at an unlikely angle, and the skin is puckered where the helmet's edges bite into the expanding flesh.
Okay.
Dr. Carter's skin is cold and disgusting to the touch. Dr. Carter's body has been in... It's Dr. Pippin...
And they were saying that there was
It's Dr.
something that was...
It's Dr. It's Dr. Dr. Carter... Dr. Carter... Dr.
No, there's nothing. Okay.
You get no...
Okay, so the guy's dead. Alright. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh! Wait, there's the head. Oh man. Bye-bye, Ziggy.
Oh no! That doesn't look like a life mask. It's
Ziggy!
It's Ziggy's head!
Can I touch him?
You reach out sadly towards Ziggy's severed head, then draw away. He's clearly beyond all help.
Good observation, Laura.
You reach out...
What is going on in here?
I'd say you've got some explaining to do, young lady. Why are you screaming?
I found Mr. Ziggy's head.
Very odd how you are always finding the bodies, Miss Bow.
Yes.
I think we should be going back to my office and interrogating you now.
Here now, Wolf. The young lady just found a man's head. Give her a moment before you get out your thumb screws then.
Your thumb screws.
Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly.
Don't thank me, lass. I'm not saying you didn't kill the man. I'm just trying to restrain Mr. Heimlich's enthusiasm for his job.
But I will get results. Let me talk to her privately.
In the machine gun room.
Now I realize you're just trying to help, Wolf, but I think we can learn what we need from the lass without harming her.
She could lie and you'd never know it. You Americans are too soft on your criminals.
I just walked in and found his head, that's all.
Well, Mr. Heimlich does have his point, lass. It's a wee bit curious that you keep showing up at the murder scenes before anyone else. How do you explain that, then?
Just lucky, I guess.
Just lucky,
Well,
I
you
guess.
do seem a wee bit small to be sawing off a man's head, I'll say that much.
Yeah, not
Thanks.
like you.
This Fräulein could have had help. Or maybe she's very clever.
Or maybe you're trying to pin the murders on her, so you can find the murderer and save your job, eh?
My job is quite secure, Herr O'Reilly.
Oh, really now? A security chief who allows burglars to steal the exhibits, then overlooks several murders happening under his nose. I'd think twice about your security methods if I was running things here.
This is hardly the place to discuss my methods, Herr O'Reilly. We have a suspect to interrogate.
Correction. We have a murder scene to investigate. We can talk to the lass later when she's had a chance to calm down.
Let's go clean up
Thank
the evidence.
you again, sir.
You're a sturdy one, I'll say that much for you. One scream and you've got your head together again, so to speak. Just don't try to leave the museum.
The door's locked.
I can't leave. I'm locked in.
Thank you.
Good. We won't have to worry about you then. All right, Wolf. We've got work to do. Let's go get the crime scene tools.
Bye-bye, Ziggy. Where am I supposed to go now? No, not here. I'm pretty sure the key is gonna open this door, so now... Oh.
Good evening, Ken.
Good evening.
Tell her about
Do you
Ziggy.
know anything about the circumstances of Ziggy's death?
Ziggy's...
Yes.
No, I'm afraid I don't know a thing about that dreadful little man.
Okay. I think she's lying. Not sure where to go. Let's go this way. Ah, the paper cutter. Yeah, the paper cutter's gonna be full of blood. Yeah, I remember this.
The red stain on the paper cutter blade could be red ink or blood. Perhaps the last person to use it had an accident? While this is an interest, it's used carbon paper.
Used carbon paper, alright. What the fuck? Okay.
The letters C and P are carefully written in blood on the desk, as if they were put there by the dying President Carrington. It's dripping blood.
It's dripping
Dr. Carrington's head holds no clues that you can discover. It's the pale... First editions of classic literature. Don't touch it. Don't... Don't.
There's one book that we need to get. There we go. That's the one. Crime and Punishment.
You pick it up and...
Alright, so let's see what is this?
You read a police report on the criminal career of one Watney Little, conman extraordinaire.
Okay.
The file contains an amazing list of offences, mostly fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, and various degrees of larceny. Glancing at the top of the page, you noticed that the investigations were conducted by Scotland Yard. You also noticed that the last entry describes Little's recent escape from Dartmoor Prison.
Ah, okay.
Clipped to the outside of the folder is a small handwritten note that reads simply, "Remember our deal." Apparently this file was provided in exchange for somebody's silence or service. By touching the pages of the open book, you feel a momentary connection with the true meaning that the author was trying to impart to you as... Feels like a desk...
Feels like a
The
desk
glass
clock.
on the clock face appears to have been smashed during a struggle. Whether it was a struggle to wind the clock, or a struggle for Carrington's life, it's hard to say for certain.
Alright, so what time
The clock
is...
appears to have been broken at exactly 12:04 a.m. The clock appears... Don't touch it. You touch the intercom. You touch the intercom. You touch. You touch. You touch. You touch. You touch.
Is this doing anything? Is it hooked up? Can anyone hear me?
Alright, so let's see, is there
These
one?
newfangled inventions...
Let's see if anybody is gonna hear me
You touch-
eventually.
Is this These new... Hello? Hello?
Nope, doesn't seem like it.
If the person who stole the Dagger of Amon Ra can hear this, and your guilty conscience is bothering you, please leave the dagger on President Carrington's desk. There will be no questions asked.
Wow, bitch. Okay, oh, what is this? Oh, I missed
Countess
this.
and Ziggy at 1 a.m. Medieval armor display.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to see if I can find the Countess. No, sorry, that wasn't the way. Is this the way? Ziggy. Okay, let's see if I hide here, what's gonna happen. 1 o'clock. Look who's gonna be here. That old bitch. Oh, what is she doing now? Hello.
Well, well. Good evening, Countess.
What are you doing here?
I just happened to be hiding behind the tapestry.
You're lying.
How could you tell?
Nobody just happens to hide behind a museum tapestry.
And nobody just walks around inside a museum late at night with paintings under their arms.
Yep.
Paintings? Oh, you mean these paintings? I just found them laying around on the floor, and I picked them up so no one would step on them.
Fuck you, bitch.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Are you accusing me of something, you silly girl?
What do you think?
I think you're a rude girl who needs to learn some manners. The nerve going around accusing people of stealing paintings.
Did I say anything about you stealing them?
Well, of course you did. Don't try to trick me, girl. I've got more tricks than you have brain cells.
Yes, you have a
One
lot of
thing
tricks.
I have to ask myself is, why did you bring those paintings to a meeting with Dr. Carrington this time of night?
How did you know I was meeting Dr. Carrington?
I found a note beside his body.
His body? You talk about him like he was dead.
Oh, he is dead.
Yes, he is. Dead as a doorknob. You didn't know about it?
Yep.
You're trying to trick me again. Dr. Carrington is alive and well and working in his office.
Sharp.
Well, you're right about him being in his office, but he's quite dead, I assure you.
Oh, my God!
And you seem to be a logical murder suspect.
Wait a second. You're not going to pin this one on me. I didn't have anything to do with it. Why would I want to kill him? We've got a perfectly good art burglary scheme going.
Idiot.
Art burglary?
I think I said too much.
If you're trying to convince me that you're not the murderer, you're not doing a very good job of it.
What do I care what you think anyway? You're not a cop.
But I am a reporter, and I could write about you in the newspaper. Of course, your reputation would be ruined, and the police would get very interested in you. But you're tough, so I'm sure you could handle it.
Ooh.
Look, it was just a little deal I worked out with Dr. Carrington. An art forger duplicates the paintings on the wall of the gallery. Then we hang them up in place of the real ones, which we sell to private collectors.
Didn't you think someone would catch on after a while?
Are you kidding? That's the beauty of the plan. When we had replaced all the paintings, we were going to slash them and make it look like someone vandalized the real paintings. No one would ever think we'd go to the trouble of forging paintings just to destroy them. And Carrington is here to see that no one gets too nosy.
You mean he was here?
I swear I didn't have anything to do with his death. He was my cash cow. I brought him over from Europe just for this reason. Now that's it. I'm not saying any more about it.
Yeah, you better walk. Walk away. Okay, so...
The placard says, this is a granite stele depict. This is...
I think there's something on this end. Can I take this?
The papyrus crinkles when you touch. The highly polished surface feels...
Okay, no, not here. Let's see. Okay, so let's go... come on, go down. Oh, wait.
I'm not in the mood.
Bitch. Fine, you're not in the mood. Okay, let's go down.
Since it's missing a light bulb now, it's...
Okay. Continue to the sculpture gallery. Let's go downstairs. Nope, this is not where I want to go. So let's go take a look here. I bet I'll be able to go into Ernie's place. All right.
Something I can do for you, Miss Bo?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Bo, but I'm kind of busy right now. Is there... Miss Bo, I've got a lot of...
Man, he's a bitch. Alright. Oh, there's a ferret.
Aside from the usual dings, dents, and bits... Don't touch it. Don't touch... Don't... You have no use. It's nailed. A detailed visual... Aside from the usual...
That's
you pick it up.
Alright, so let's save the game. Whoop. Why can't I save the game?
While this is an... This trunk is...
Oh, this trunk is locked. Okay.
This crate is sealed, but you're not missing anything. The contents are unpleasant and hardly useful. None of the equipment appears useful to you. Best to leave them alone.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I
The
can
canister
grab.
is clearly lugging the... You can neither move nor remove... You can neither... This trunk... Don't take it with you. It'll always be here for...
Back in... Blah, 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 blah. Once you have the lantern, go upstairs to Dr. Miklos' office. Where the hell is Dr. Miklos' office? Oh, wait.
The liquid in the container feels oily. Dust comes off on your hand when you touch...
Okay. Where is Dr. Miklos' office? Is this it? Then I pull the horn, wrist horn to enter a secret passage.
While this is an... While this...
This is Yvette's office? Where the hell is her office? This way, maybe? No. Not this way. Oh. There we go.
Well-timed silence hath...
Oh, there she comes. Oh, here she comes.
Good evening, Miss Bo.
Oh, you startled me.
Good. It gets the blood flowing, doesn't it?
She's weird.
Well, I suppose so.
I see we're looking at my snake oil.
Well, I was just looking around.
I'm sure you meant no harm.
What's the snake oil for, anyway?
For snakes.
It repels snakes, of course. Comes in handy when I'm working in the basement. I lost a load of Egyptian cobras down there a few weeks ago, and I occasionally come across one of those little darlings. Those snakes always want to bite me, but I'm sure they don't mean anything by it. It's just their way. They get nervous very easily, you know. Normally, I love to watch them kill things. My Barney will kill anything he can sink his teeth into.
Charming.
Well, I'd like to chat some more, but I've got to rush off and meet that young Steve fellow.
Oh, it's true, Steve. We haven't
promised
heard
to show
about
me
him.
his scars. See you later.
Okay.
While this is... Why... Don't...
There we go. Holy crap. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Okay. Okay. How about this one? Oh, what is this?
The intercom crackles and you hear...
Ernie, it's Olympia. The release valve in number 13 seems to be jammed. Take a look at it when you have a chance.
Oh.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Okay. Is that it? Anything here?
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Alright. What's this? Alcohol vat book.
Current vat contents, Alcoholic Preservation Lab. 1. Koala
There we
bears. 2. Turtles. 3. Snakes. 4. Hippo.
King Edward
5.
of Daventry.
Ground sloth. 6. Skunks.
Okay.
7. Loch Ness Monster. 8. Ostrich. 9. Lemmings. 10. Unicorn.
King
11.
Edward of Daventry.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. 12. Rats. 13. Warthogs. 14. King Edward of Daventry.
So which one is it?
Current vat
It's the warthog. Those are the ones that... This one?
Ground sloths are very slow creatures. Since the sloths in this vat are dead, they're even slower than usual. However, you... Boy, the alcohol fumes...
What, am I gonna die?
Probing around in the vat with the net, you find nothing more than an ordinary dead unicorn, possibly left over from a King's Quest game. The strong fumes are making...
Okay, so I'm guessing that I'm gonna die if I don't get this one. This one? Oh shit.
The strong fumes are making you very dizzy.
So I'm guessing I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, okay.
The intercom...
Ernie!
So let's grab this.
You pick...
Let's open this.
You pick...
Okay, so now we need to find the warthog. Which one is it?
Vat 14.
Nope.
Vat 13.
There we go. That's the one we need to find. So this is actually the... Okay, let's see. Oh.
Could it be? Yes. It's heavy. It's shiny. It's real gold. It's got a sharp point at one end.
It's
the Dagger of Amon Ra.
Wow. I found a dagger. So it was dripping...
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
It was dripping in alcohol.
Boy, the alcohol fume.
Can I just go out?
You give the hallway a reassuring thump.
Okay, no, this is not the one that I want to go. Alright, so let's see. So this is good. Okay. So let's see. In the lower left side of the bookcase, look for a series of books called Torture Without Leaving Scars. Here you'll notice a book that has been turned around to hide the title. Okay, let's go take a look. Man, so many details in this game.
This bookshelf is... This book...
Where is it? Is there like a secret entrance or something?
These are...
There we go. Oh, I didn't see.
A lacy black garter with the name Yvette stitched into it.
Ooh,
There
Yvette.
is also a note attached. You pick it up.
Okay. Open the cold storage locker and take the meat and notice the sack of plaster sitting on top. Okay, so it says that I need to go get the bottle of snake oil. Okay. Was this the way?
It's a sack of plaster. Sometimes there's an array of lab
Is there a bottle,
shelves line the
bottle
shelves
of snake
shelves.
oil?
There's an array of. Don't touch.
I don't think so. And use the snake oil on Barney 3 times. Okay, no. Go to the old mastery. No. Return to Yvette's office to see that there's been a struggle. Examine the evidence, taking the shoe with you. Okay, let's go. Let's go get. So Yvette has been killed. No, not Yvette. Hopefully it's not Yvette. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to stop. Anyways, we're more than halfway done. No.
Questions are. A number of hieroglyphics are carefully drawn. Feels like an. You get no.
Oh. Bitch.
A lacy black garter with.
Okay.
It feels late. Feels like. The note attached to the garter reads, "You can have the other garter and much more if you meet me at 3." While this is the glint doesn't. While this is.
Okay, let's see if I use the magnifying glass.
The oil paint on the canvas is.
So we really have to wait until it's.
While this. While the. While the. While. An authentic recreation. It feels like a paint.
I want to use the wire cutters.
While this is an while
This is pissing me off. Okay, so I have to use this again.
Inspecting the painting carefully, you note the bloody. With careful use.
Okay, let's... I can't save the game. Why can't I save my game? This is stupid. Why can't I save my game? Okay, let's go downstairs. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's use the skeleton key on here. And throw the meat inside. Because that chest was full of beetles.
Oh! A skeleton lies in the trunk, its bones picked clean by the domestic beetles. They've efficiently removed every last shred of flesh, making the skeleton nearly impossible to identify. It appears to be a... A close look reveals an inscription on the watch. To Dr. Archibald Carrington III for your years of dedicated service, many thanks from your staff at the British Museum.
So here's the museum, dude.
You pick it up.
It's 1:45. And they're gonna pass with the slab of meat. Alright, let's see, where else do I need to go? Let's go this way. Can I use the wire cutters to get a piece of wire?
While this is
Here, let's see.
I'm not in the...
You're not in the mood to chit-chat, eh?
Ah, now that's a question worthy of the great Sphinx.
Don't touch. Looks. While this.
Ah, there we go.
You pick it up and place it in your purse. The door is locked.
Can I open it with the skeleton key?
This door. The transom is too high. The chest feels like wood.
Not sure what I'm supposed to do. And take a look inside. Back in the... okay. Now it's basically saying back in the lab, open the cold storage locker and take the Ranson meat from inside, which we already did. So it says, notice the sack of plaster sitting atop the locker. Take the bottle of snake oil from the shelf. So we must have missed that part, because I don't remember seeing the snake oil. Move, bitch. Let's go see if we can find the snake oil. Ah, snake oil.
You pick it up and you have no use for a full bottle of Dr. Mora.
You'll find the key. Take the bottle. You'll find the key to the steamer trunk upstairs. So turn on your lantern and enter the secret passage behind the crates. Yep.
While this is the word hippo has been stenciled on the word. The crate is the word hippo. The word This is the stacks of. This is the mammology lab. An empty canister stands in the corner, offering no clue as to what it once contained.
Okay. In the old master's gallery, you may have noticed a glint. Okay, examine the glint. Blah 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 blah. Examine the. Second on for to spy on Dr. Mira. Okay. Not sure I'm gonna have time. Ah, there we go. Again. She's such a whore.
Yeah, am I gonna have to spank you? Amscray!
Maybe she's wanting to join us, yes?
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. Use the glass on the door.
You don't.
Eve, you slut.
Don't touch it.
So now is about the time.
Oh, Dr. Smith, I appreciate your help
There we
so
go.
much.
Well, I don't particularly appreciate giving it. I have things to do, Miss Delacroix. Important things.
But surely you can spare the time to help me move my desk, no?
Oh, I suppose. Why do you want to move it anyway?
Oh, there is a terrible stain on the rug. I don't want it to show. We don't have to move the desk very far.
All right. Oh, it's heavy. Oh!
Oh, I am so sorry. Did you hurt yourself?
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh no, I'm bleeding. You owe me one, miss.
Let me suck
But
the
of course,
blood.
Mr. Smith. I'll do anything you say. Anything. Didn't I let you in when you asked? Didn't I keep your secret?
What is your secret?
Yes, I suppose you did. And I'm sorry about bleeding on your carpet. At least it'll blend in with the old stain. What is that anyway?
It is
Oh,
sperm.
it is only strawberry jam.
I'm sure I don't want to know, Yvette.
Probably not, Dr. Smith. Now, let's go to your place.
Let's go to your place. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You don't.
Alright, so anyways, we're gonna have to stop here. So it was pretty fun. So thank you for joining. It was pretty bye. It was pretty fun, so hopefully we'll be able to continue the story some other time. Alright, take care guys.